So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time.
I need to bring my Coda glass in.
Two Beerded Guys.
That was a dope glass. I love that glass.
Hi guys.
Hey.
As you can see, the smartest man in beer is back. You know who we are. If you forget who he is, that is Kevin Smolar, head of brewing operations at Sun King Brewing. You know, he might be the smartest man in beer. It's, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't claim that title. They claim it for me. I'm not that big of a arrogant dick.
No.
Yes, he is.
I am not that big though.
He says that on screen, and then he's off screen. He's like, hey, don't forget to call me that.
He does not argue us calling him this, though.
I got a sick tramp stamp that says smartest man in beer. Back
He
there.
actually texted us before the first time we ever
So
used
if
it
we
going,
pay for that,
you will be calling us.
I would not do that. I have no tattoos, so that'd be weird. To get
That would be
first
the
one.
greatest first
Yeah, start with a
tattoo.
tramp stamp. Yeah.
yeah.
Just to stroke my ego. Hell yeah.
We got 7, possibly 8 beers lined
We'll
up.
pay for that, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
7.
There's 8 beers.
Possibly.
Probably 8.
Sounds like we're having 8 beers.
Hey, you can say you're going to have a couple beers. You can say you're going to have 8 beers.
It's on the
Let's have
internet
8
now. It's
beers.
there forever.
I know we have a absolutely fire lineup set up already. I am pumped. They have stories from this weekend to go over. They have stories about beer. You know, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
So,
As opposed to last time I was here. That's rough.
I'm going to start taking beers away then. Starting with this one.
No.
All right, guys. If you don't realize what we have to drink today, you can go to our Instagram and Facebook posts. But we're going over anticipated beers. Matt, what are you looking forward to?
The 8th beer. The one that's not officially out yet.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah. Unless
That's
that's a
ballsy to
tease.
skip ahead to that one. All right.
There's multiples I'm absolutely looking forward to, but I think this Burns one is going to be so different from anything we've drank before.
It's very possible.
I'm excited for it.
Smell money.
So I know a few of these are going to be great. I'm excited to try this one from the UK we got last weekend, just because it's cool to meet somebody from a brewery in the UK, get one of their beers, and to see how they're doing, especially how they're doing hazy IPAs. That's wild to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is interesting for sure.
In Old England.
Leeds. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, he's like, it's England. I'm like, I didn't think they were from Leeds. And then I saw Leeds, and I'm like, oh, that's England.
It's hardcore, yeah.
That's like, yeah, that's been around a while. Me, I gotta go with the Imperial Hellas.
Okay.
Like, I got a couple big boy
Yeah.
breweries that I'm really fucking pumped for, and a beer that I've been looking forward to drinking for a year. But I mean, it's an Imperial Hellas with cherries. How in the fuck
Right.
could I not like be excited for that?
Yeah, intrigued.
So much great stuff.
Yeah, this is fun.
I say that, and then it sucks, and I'll be sad, and
It'll be part of the course.
You know,
Smo won't get to have the last
Smartest
one.
man in beer loves to play tricks on us, so.
He does. Steel Reserve.
That was a great trick, though.
I learned a lot about
stand by
myself
it,
that
right?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still not mad at it. I'll still drink a cold Steel
Yeah, I
Reserve.
learned I'm a Steel Reserve man until it starts getting cold. Not cold. Like, then I was like, okay, time to go.
Yeah, you gotta drink them fast. You ain't letting those warm up at all.
It is a time-sensitive beer.
As soon as it's 42 degrees, I'm out.
You can taste the temperature change before you actually feel the temperature change.
Yeah.
Take that drink. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, right. I've still got 30 ounces to go.
Dude, I'm excited. We have,
There's nothing I'm not excited about. I'm excited to try all these
like,
things.
we have multiple, like, couple year or two beers, like,
Yeah.
big ABV beer, really unique beer, England,
And apple wine.
whatever the fuck this blue raspberry thing is.
Yeah.
But we're starting off with Jarritos. Cantoritos by Jarritos, pineapple hard soda. We've all had the little Mexican sodas, and I love them. And so when I was in Phoenix for the Final Four, we were driving out. We stopped at a gas station that was more liquor store than gas station. I'm like, you guys know how to fucking do gas stations. And almost everything was cold. And I'm like, you really know how to fucking do gas stations. And I open up the fridge. I'm looking. I'm like, not a lot of like Phoenix craft beers. I wanted something from the city I'm in, and I do have one in that fridge right now for another time. But then I saw Jarritos, and I went, whoa, what?
Let's do it.
Couldn't help it.
Right? I'm happy.
I actually have always seen those, but I've never had an actual one, so I'm curious. I'm getting two
You
experiences.
never had
at once right now.
like a normal Jarritos?
I see them all the time, but I'm not a soda guy, so I just always get water. I never drink them. Like they look like they're probably pretty good.
They have them at Walmart.
Yeah, I know they're not hard
Yeah.
to find. I just
Any Mexican restaurant.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's like you can have Mexican Coke bottle, Jarritos, or then their fountain drinks.
What's your favorite Jarritos?
Ooh. The orange, it's a mango or something like that.
Okay.
That one's my favorite.
It's
What's yours?
Tamarind.
That's a good
It's a
one.
cool flavor. You don't get that really anywhere else, and it's.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Johnny, your favorite?
I haven't
Matt's
really
over,
had
I'm
much
good there.
Doritos, so
Thank
I always
you,
see
John.
them. I just never.
See, I'm not the weird one
Never got
this time.
one.
Completely.
Everybody's had one. This is weird. 5% ABV. It's not as cold as I'd have liked it, but you know, my beer fridge took a shit. It happens.
Also, real quick, while you guys are starting your sampling and sniffing, Jules Russell Xavier, what's up, brothers?
What's up,
what is up,
brother?
sir? And one Thad Schmidt, what is up, boys?
Thad!
That's
How are you,
Ooh, hey,
Thad?
Thad.
Ooh, this smells refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like a pineapple soda.
Yeah.
It sure does.
Yeah.
This is as dangerously crushable as like the hard Mountain Dews we were talking about.
That's already crushable. Can you imagine if like that was
It's
on
actually
ice or
cold and-
something?
yeah.
Yep.
Like I would sit by the pool with that on ice and just be fucking hammered.
Yeah, this is like, hey, truly hold my beer.
Is that a 24-ounce can?
25.
Not big enough.
If I had a nickel.
I'll tell you right now, if they gave me a gallon of this shit, I'd be like, I'd just take the gallon, load it with ice, and be like, hey, put a straw in the fucker and
Yeah.
sit by the pool.
Have to be a Benny straw, though, because you got to be cool.
Oh, yeah. John, 4th of July, we just each had a
Oh.
gallon of this. Just,
Yeah.
hey guys, what are you drinking? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Jarritos. Is it Jarritos or Jarritos?
I think it's Jarritos.
Oh, it's
Jarritos.
100% not the way I say
You
it.
gotta
But
roll
yeah.
Jarritos.
Yeah.
Jarritos.
the double R rolls. J is not a hard J sound at the beginning, but you know,
what I
it's
fe-
so much more fun to say it that way.
Yeah. Question for y'all.
Answer.
Obviously, this is very good, but I feel like also you wouldn't be wrong if you had this in a glass that you did with some sort of rim.
If you say
You just
tahini,
like doing
I'm gonna
rim
slap
jobs.
I do love a good rim job. What would you put on the rim?
Chamoy and tahine.
him. God damn it.
If you put tahini anywhere near this, I would kill you.
Put what? Tahine?
Fucking no.
Yeah, really?
No.
So you're from Muncie, aren't you?
Oh, remind me. I have
Uh-oh.
restaurant recommendations for both of you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a really fucking good Italian place.
Okay.
Like
I
around
would
here or
almost
when
take
you're in
those,
Phoenix?
Those
Here around-
tahine candies and crush them up.
Oh yeah, I do it. Yeah.
That'd be good too.
Actually, you know what? I would do that over just like chamoy tahini.
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Because those are little mango sucker things.
Yeah, there's a little bit in that would please me.
Pop rocks from Phil and Froggy. Just all around.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of
That would
fun.
work.
Yeah. Matt, what were you thinking?
I just like the way it is.
I was
basic.
thinking drop a gummy worm in it,
Okay.
like a couple gummy worms in it, and then have some sort of like nerd cluster or something like that on the edge.
See, that sounds good, but it's like, is not pop guy as I am. Like, this is already sugary enough. If I add more sugar to it, then I'm just gonna like burst.
So this is sugary, but it's not like diabetes. It's not, and it doesn't
No.
have like an oily finish or anything like that.
No, not that.
Take
Yeah,
it off
take
this-
it. It's
this
long
one,
gone
see.
there.
I'm aware. Let's see what the calories are. You should tell by the calories if it's real sugar or fake sugar.
I don't even care.
Is it listed?
I can't believe it's not suger.
I feel like they have to list it. Maybe they don't.
I mean, you don't have to
There's
list it on beer.
Well,
I love the white font and yellow background. That helps. Yeah.
maybe Mexican production plants have to follow different rules in stateside.
You also don't have to put it on beer, so
This would not be beer though. This is a seltzer, so it's a different.
do you have to put it on seltzers?
I don't know.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm surprised it's not though.
Well, it's a guy who get text.
Hey, maybe there's way too much fucking like sugar in it. They don't want you.
Yeah.
It's actually banned in Mexico for that reason.
Kind of like when you drink a Mexican Coke and it takes the enamel off your teeth. You know,
Yep.
same thing.
Yeah, that's good though.
That really is good. I'm really fucking happy
Yeah.
with that.
Almost. There's a little bit of alcohol in the finish. exhale, there's a little bit of that, not a burn, but you just taste the alcohol a little bit, so you know it's not soda. But
that's about it.
freaking
Yeah,
good.
barely.
Yeah.
I think there's a I don't know how many flavors there are. I'm sure there's a ton. I would absolutely continue to buy them and then try more.
Everyone.
I think is it like the greatest thing I've ever had? No. But I really like a lot. I will drink it some more. I'm going to go 4.
All right. Better.
Well, we haven't got to how to score or what we're scoring, but so scoring wise, guys, just a reminder: it is done on the untapped quarter increments because we ain't paying for that 0.1 bullshit. We don't need to be a beer expert according to them or whatever their fucking title is on that. 3 is perfectly average, above 3 above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is seek out, meaning hell, fuck, this was good. I'm gonna try to find it again. 4, 7, 5, and 5 is now you're in the top level of that tier. Going down the opposite direction, under 3, below average. No shock there, but that 2 to 275 is pretty drinkable still. A lot of core beers can end up there. Beers that maybe they reached for something and didn't quite get there. A lot of beers can end up in that range. We try not to. If it's good enough to be average, we keep it there, but it can. Under 2, now you're starting to get into, oh shit, I paid for this, or my buddy brought it for me to try. I'm not, like, making him feel bad by saying a shit. Actually, I would. But, you know, that's in that range. Under 1, that's drain pour quality beer. That is the swill, the garbage, the piss water. And that gets drain poured most places. But Mama didn't raise no bitches on this show, so we drink every drop of everything that goes in these glasses.
Good or bad.
For better or worse.
Sometimes very worse. Sometimes very worse.
Sober and drunk.
But, hey, like the smartest man in beer always says, you gotta know what bad beer tastes like to know what good beer tastes like. So
That's why he has so much
Smart man said
enjoyment in
that.
the sensory classes that he puts on, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, John kicked us off with a 4.
4. I'd search that out.
Yeah. I'm debating if I like it more or less than the Hard Mountain Dews. That's going to bet. I don't drink a lot of seltzers, and that was one of the first ones I really enjoyed was Hard Mountain Dews, which
I think it depends on the flavor.
are made by Sam Adams,
Yep.
fun fact. And there's no real sugar in those. It's all artificial stuff. So 100 calories, 5%. I think I like those just a bit better. This trend's a little sweet.
I don't
Just a
like
little
the,
sweet.
I don't like the watermelon one for the Mountain Dews as well as this.
Yeah. Okay.
Now the Baja Blast and regular water Mountain Dew, those two, I'm like, I see where you're going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. I'm gonna keep the Mountain Dew just a little bit higher, but that is fucking tasty.
It's fucking tasty. I never scored it. So
I was gonna say, I think you just cut off
Oh,
the score.
I thought you said 375.
I didn't say anything. So you know,
Sorry,
fine.
what are you giving it?
Fine at 4. You get just everyone else then.
I'm sorry, Smo. I thought in my head you said
No,
375.
no, I was at a 4. It's
Okay.
delicious. It's a poolside crusher. Summertime. Yeah, I would absolutely drink one of these.
Yeah.
Especially if I was in Arizona where it's hotter than balls and like living in an oven.
You could never let Kylie try this.
Where the sun feels
No,
like
never.
it's right here.
Not until she's of age.
16 in this house.
We're not in Italy. This shit was kind of fun. I'm really glad I brought that back. And it was a good way to kick off the day, especially when we have such interesting things, big
do.
things, all sorts
We
of
do.
fun shit. So,
We got big things?
well, right here.
What's good for you guys?
perfectly average.
Yes, it gets the job done.
Don't forget, follow us on Untapped. We do score right away, so that score is in here.
We do also have EB just jumped on. What's up, sir? Says, hey, boys.
EB!
Beer expert is a matter of certification.
Does the website suck?
So
Nah.
it's,
Yeah.
Fuck Cicerones.
Either that or just not good on the phone, but
Yeah.
I can't
I'm
find
looking up after this show. Yeah, yeah.
truly
nutrition
hate
info.
All right. Our next one was brought to us by none other than Mrs. Mudhog.
I like that. Why have I never heard that yet?
It's real sugar.
Yeah.
How many calories?
259.
God damn!
For 12 ounces.
God damn!
That's a 500 calorie can.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. 375.
Hashtag worth it. Pound worth it.
Oh, shit, it's probably do rents, yeah? A lot of heavy.
After this one, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
Man, we're good.
Might,
It didn't cling to the glass that bad. So
My guy
just,
still tastes like birthday cake.
that's why he liked it. Now, Blue Raspberry Greta. This came from Misbehavin' Meads out of Valpo, Indiana. Gotta have our Indiana beers in here.
Oh, yeah.
Or drinks in this case. Blue agave apple wine with lime, sea salt, and artificial flavoring and coloring. 6.5% ABV. When they say coloring, this is definitely gonna be blue.
Congrats, buddy.
Will be fluorescent.
Holy fuck, that's
That
blue.
is, yeah, that is.
Russell said that's happening next month.
Woohoo! Woo! About damn time, Russ.
Bad luck to see that.
Making an honest woman of her before John steals her.
I still might. It's fine.
Oh, Gibbons just jumped on. Says, "Rejoice, I have arrived."
Sounds like a reason not to.
Hopefully you made it. Well, sounds like you had to have made it home safe from Dark Lord there, sir.
It's a neat color.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
we're
a
supposed
liquor.
to be happy you're watching?
Oh,
All right, so
it smells a bit off-putting.
remind me to check this again before we open that one.
Okay.
But yeah, this is like the blue Hawaiian punch color. Like,
It smells like a burnt tire.
very salty.
You
Very
smell like a
salty.
burnt tire.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it kind of does. But like that blue raspberry sucker mixed with a burnt tire.
Alright.
It's a burnt tire by the ocean.
I don't really know if it knows what it wants to be. It's funny.
I'm ashamed that we're on Can for that. That was that was beautiful.
Oh, you about wore that shit. Thank God you wore your blue shirt today.
Well,
So as good as the last one was, this one goes the other direction.
yeah. I don't know what I'm tasting of that. I didn't taste nearly as bad as it smells.
No.
But I don't get, I get salt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get the sweetness of the mead.
So I get, when you get blue raspberry flavoring on a snow cone,
Yeah.
and all that you have left after you've eaten all the snow cone is the like melted
juice.
blue juice drippings,
Yeah.
and they threw a handful of fucking salt on it.
Yeah. With a smack of tire.
Like that's all it is to me. I don't get any mead flavoring or wine flavoring. In
What's that
any way.
apple wine?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm looking
Either
more
way,
for
don't
something
get any,
cidery, but
don't get any of that at all. I get salt, and I get blue raspberry food coloring flavor.
Yeah.
yeah,
Russell says looks like you can clean your windows with it.
Probably could.
And Rob says
Put
no.
that in the radiator.
Yep.
You're supposed to be happy that I'm paying to watch.
All right, fair.
And EB's thrown in blue is natural when pea blossoms are invisible posse. This looks wonderful, Lou artificial. I think it's trying to get a little fancy.
It is
on me.
artificial.
They say artificial coloring on the label, so at least they're honest about that. I appreciate that about them. And that ends there.
And he's asking, it's an apple wine, not a straight mead, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
deer.
Apple wine,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, too much sulfur. I mean, that's the big issue there.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah,
fan.
I don't like that at all.
No.
It's not terrible,
My
but it's
tongue
not.
A little bit.
A little bit.
All right, I found one reason to drink it. Looks like he blew a Smurf.
I mean,
Where you just get that from a blow pop?
It's fair. Yeah,
More like blow pop a Smurf, huh?
I get it. I get
wait,
it.
where'd you stick that blow pop on a Smurf?
That's between me and him.
Anywho,
Yeah, it's just like they threw together something and went, I don't actually know what this is going to do.
and see that sulfur character usually a sign of a fermentation issue. So to me, there's something wrong with the base, and I don't know.
That they threw a bunch of shit
Yeah.
in to try to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is there? Oh, actually, hold on a second. So if they added preservative, certain preservatives will have that kind of flavor. Sulfites. It's too much sulfites. 100%.
So just to balance
It's
it
just
off.
too much of the preservative. Potassium metabisulfite is what's used in mostly wine. It kills yeast and bacteria and prevents re-fermentation. So I think that's a little heavy-handed on that. Covers up a lot of the flavor. Now that in probably a year it might calm down a little bit.
Okay.
But
Who the fuck lets a 6% just canned apple wine, whatever that is, sit?
Well, if I had to say
Someone
that
with a lot of patience.
because I've got 3 more of those.
Oh, so John doesn't have a choice at this point.
Or someone that's already tried it and is willing to waste the time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Now that makes more sense.
yeah, there it is. That explains it.
That is.
Okay,
Okay.
Snow goes first.
I go first.
Yeah, have fun.
Man, 1.5. I really did not enjoy that. That sulfite character was just way too much and overpowered everything else about it.
125.
1.25.
I don't know if it really matters at this point, but I'll go 175.
What a bitch.
We'll make the 1.5 an average.
What a bitch. Matt, what would you give it if you counted? Because I forgot on the last one.
I like salt, so
Yeah, I didn't hate it. It's not great. I'll give it a 2. I'd like someone handed it to me, I'd drink it. Like
This is why you don't count.
Ooh, there's a bad burp too.
that was a bad
That
burp.
did
But it was not a good big goal.
That was not like on a
What
scale.
would you
of,
have
like,
given the last one, by the way? Because I forgot to ask.
accounting for the 500 calorie can, which I would have had to drink the whole thing if I had it in front of me because I wouldn't be able to stop. I'll give it a 4 1/4.
I like how
That's accounting for the 500 calorie.
Well, that's
can.
because it's your dinner at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's almost a Big Mac at that point. Yeah.
You know what's funny? That's probably the reason I never actually bought a Jarrito just drink in the first place, because I'm like, man, this got to be really sugary.
Yeah, it is. That's why it's so good.
Fair.
Again, hence why Mexican Coke is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peruvian Coke's even better. And I don't just mean this.
I'm always a fan of the partial to the Colombian.
It was a collab. This is all in jest. Anybody who's ever watching can try to use that against us.
Yeah.
Gibbons says sulfites prevent 450 North hand grenades, so maybe there's some.
Yeah, they also
usefulness
started
to it.
pasteurizing their beers too. So I think they're double tag teaming it. But yeah,
Tag
that's just
team back
and sulfites work if you just use too much, you get that flavor. So it does work. It works really well.
Yeah. Did his job.
It's the taste of death.
Don't want that flavor, you know? I don't want to kill it. Like, I want to kill it. I just don't want to taste that I killed it.
EB says in his time, sins will become apparent as we open up to each other. Couple winky kiss, blowy faces. And Russ says OSM window cleaner is not for consumption.
Too late, I guess.
Yeah, you know,
Damn.
it tastes good and gets you there.
We're not drinking Tide Pods over here.
I think I said Barbasol. It looked like Barbasol. The stuff you dunk your shit at the barber.
does.
Oh,
It does.
Yeah,
That 100%
sterilizing
looks
condoms.
I thought Barbasol was the shaving cream.
Same company, I think.
Same company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is that Barbicide? I don't know. It's something.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that
I want to say it's
vein.
Barbicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, like spermicide.
Genocide. What else we got?
Suicide.
Yeah.
Basically, shit dies when it says side at the end.
Homicide.
Actually, yeah, if it's a side, yeah. Shit dies.
Patricide.
Matricide.
Matricide.
Now you're just making it obvious, you know? Pesticide. Helena Imperial German Ale with cherries.
Sure.
10% ABV. It's an Imperial German Ale. I love that. It is traditionally crafted recipe that imports a clean, crisp, malt-forward flavor. Our interpretation of an alt beer brings the ABV
Alt
to
beer.
10% and optimizes flavor by brewing with a blend of sweet and tart cherries.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
exciting.
So it's not a Hellas. It's not a Hellas. It's a. I guess it says ale too. I should have known that.
It's
right
from
away.
Greater Good.
Oh, damn it.
Well, now Tyler would have changed his most anticipated beer. He gets a do-over.
No. No, I'm
Dude,
good.
all beers are tight. I wish people made more of them.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
It's a cool style.
White
Oh, we
porn.
switched the order. I got confused for a second. I was like, that's not my glass.
That was mostly John.
That's not where I parked my car. EB says when the Escobar collabs come in, every ski boy, girl, and transdimensional super being will come out to play.
I have an Escobar story.
Before you get to that, Gibbons also says coconut bottle is fine, but coconut baggie, that gets you through 2 barrel-aged releases in one weekend. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Again, guys. But speaking of badass releases,
Speaking of...
how was this weekend, boys? Give us a story. Give us a time. Because you were at Dark Lord Days, the release from 350 North concert and beer release.
Did you say 350 North?
I said 350 North, didn't I?
Yeah. What the fuck was
Three
that?
Floyds. I went 3 Floyds.
The worst collab
I don't know.
ever.
Yeah.
3 Floyds. Sorry, brain did not function for a second.
So actually, I want to hear from Matt. 'Cause this was Matt's first time.
Yes.
Would 350 to be a slushy stout or something?
Now, that was really the cost of the ticket with fees added.
For the $60 for the $60 general admission.
Woo! That's my buttons are lost right now. No, it was a really cool. I was telling Smo at one point, like equating it to a Tool concert, because I've been to concerts, and when I saw a Tool concert, it was a different thing. Like it wasn't a concert; it was a show, it was an experience. This one's not a beer fest; it's a beer event, and it's different than any other one I've been to. It's just a big beer community camaraderie hangout fest where everyone's like, "Hey, I got this really great beer, have it." I'm like, I'm kind of ready for a break. Nope, I'm getting more. Okay, cool. Oh shit, that was delicious.
Nonstop.
Yeah, like, shit, that was delicious. Thanks for sharing. I need more now. And then just it's nonstop. John and I and Smo and everyone else that came with us, we all brought beers. We had to bring some back because I was like, oh, we're going to run through all this really quickly. We did not.
No.
There's so much getting passed out and going around there that it was just so much fun. And then if you wanted to get beers, you could, but you didn't really have to. You could go there and practically spend $0 if you packed a snack and brought a cup. Yeah. And then there's a metal concert in the background, too, after the afternoon. So
yeah. Which over where we were sitting at in the main beer share area, you don't hear much of the music over there. I mean, you hear the drums a little bit, but it's you don't hear it. It's not like you're listening to the concert there at that point.
I would say it also helps on who you're there hanging out with. Since we were there with Big Dick Kevin, like everyone's coming over like, hey, you gotta try this, you gotta try this. So we got a lot of like great stuff and cool people coming over by association. If I had just been there, just John and I don't know if we'd have had quite the success rate that we did.
Right. Probably slightly different experience. We still would have had a lot of fun.
Still would have been fun.
Just wear
but...
your Two Beerded Guys shirt. It'll work.
Yeah.
It weirdly does.
Yeah, it does. You're not wrong. But no, it's always a fun experience. Like this is my second year in a row, and we, thanks to your parents who live close by, I mean, basically, we're whatever Snow's doing, that we're along for the ride.
Yep.
So it's
except
a
for Windmill.
Fantastic time.
I got drunk and I forgot. All right, my bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
We did get drunk Friday night. And
oh God, you want to spend time with your family? Ugh.
Which better than any family I've ever had. So
yeah, I was gonna say like that encapsulates under
Not
the whole...
including his wife and kids.
Oh yeah, sure.
I got your back.
They're not watching. Don't worry.
Steph randomly does sometimes.
I'm in charge of that family. Yeah, that's on me.
I had your back, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
I knew what he meant. You know, it's that work-wife bond. You know, I know what my wife's thinking.
You're both the wife.
But no, it's...
Stop it!
That's two for three. We almost got me spat.
So, that one went up the nose a little bit. Hey, it smells good.
The biggest issue with this year, which is not the festival's fault, but that fucking heat.
It was hot.
I think I said the water was a little weird too.
Yeah.
The
So
heat
that is
skyrocketed this
It was the hottest one I've gone every year since 2012. This was easily the hottest one I've been to, and it's a lot, especially drinking big barrel-aged stouts all day. After like 2 p.m., like I'm done. I went to the Floyd's tent. They had Gumball Head. Like sick. Give me one of those. Yeah. Kolsch. I got Pilsner somewhere. Like that's always drinking the rest of the day because you just can't do it. It's too hot for that. It sucks.
Next year, you guys should just take a case of some domestic as your share beers.
My buddy brought a 6-pack.
Some people do. They brought a 6 or a Bush or something.
Bush
like
Light, yeah. Because unless you bring in 72 ounces, he's brought a 6-pack of Bush Light in, and that was great. That was a smart move, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
that is going to be the move.
Yeah. At least one of us. We don't all need to bring in 6 big barrel-aged stouts, you know.
Yeah.
But we could.
Which we did, and how'd that turn out for us?
That's some other stuff.
I brought 2 sours, and we did drink those because those were more
Also
refreshing
fucking
than
fantastic.
They were good.
those were more refreshing than the fucking stouts. Mm-hmm. Stouts were tasty, but
Yeah. Also, I would say this is the first year for the GA tick. I think I heard right. Like that was pretty cool for someone if you want to go and just experience the beer share and you don't.
If you
care
were like
about
me and think Dark Lord is the shittiest stout in I don't know the country.
That is a far stretch, sir.
we drank Black is Beautiful.
All right, shittiest well-known stout in the country.
But yeah, so that was like a cool thing that you had that option, and I could see that being really appealing, like to people. Like it.
Well, they sold out of those tickets.
I heard, but I didn't know how many that they were selling. If it was
I didn't
kind of a
show
lower
up.
number
Sorry,
or not,
guys.
But
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't have the money to live, let alone do anything. So
It's all good.
That was fun though.
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
some updates from Gibbons, who was also there. Says he's telling you the Not a Murder Motel is a great value. So probably not too far down the street. Don't know if you're familiar with that one, Kevin.
Nice.
His Facebook updates were entertaining.
And he says, yes, 72 ounces, wink. If you get friends of Floyd's, they allegedly don't check your bag. Pro tips for futures, perhaps.
Yeah, we
Smells like I took a keg with me. Nobody
two
said
kegs.
We
anything.
took 2 kegs, yeah.
Nobody said shit. I just rolled that fucker in.
yeah.
That'd be funny as shit. This beer though, we haven't talked about it at all.
All right.
Malty.
Yeah, very.
Cherry's a lot more subtle than I expected.
There's kind of more cherry on the finish because that malt's really driving the car on this one.
It's almost like a cherry cheesecake. There's nothing cheesy about it. It's got that kind of syrupy, cheery character, not in a medicinal way. Just, I don't know. There's something about this that reminds me of cake.
I don't get the cheesecake aspect.
That's fine.
But,
That's fine. Yeah.
I get a lot of like heavy bitterness on my tongue.
Oh,
I get a little bit.
I don't get a ton. Mine's just, there's a ton of malt. It's like you just douse cherry on top of malt.
I can't decide if it's bitterness or tannin.
It's bitter. So with alt beers, they can be up to like 40 IBUs.
Okay.
They usually stop at 5%. So this one being at 10. I don't know if they scaled that right, but bitterness is okay in an alt beer. That is acceptable in that style.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, just not quite what I was expecting. The malt definitely hides a lot of that cherry.
Does it taste 10%?
No, not at all.
No.
Maybe I kind of think it does, but I think
I'd guess 7.
I'm being a little sensitive to this bitterness. I think, which is
Not,
also why I would say
like if I didn't see the word imperial, I would guess 7 by taste. 8 would have been my highest guess.
Yeah.
If I read the can, it's all imperial.
It's different. I don't think I've ever really had a beer like this before.
I don't think I have either.
It's very unique.
Is there maybe a reason for it?
Yeah,
It's not bad. It's just not.
It's not bad. It's not great or good.
Yeah. It's just...
I see what you did there. The name of the brewery. I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's pretty yeah. I don't know if I would have it again.
He's proud of himself on that one.
I'm actually real proud of that one. There's an internal smile going on. It feels good.
Jesus Christ.
Just call me Kevin. Just call me Kevin.
I prefer smartest man in beer. Second smartest in his household.
Yeah.
And
beer first. Yeah. Making that straight. Yeah, probably 2 overall.
fair.
Not bad. Top 2. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well, there is like 800 people in that
But
house.
see, I've
Yeah, a
got
lot
a
of kids.
reasonable
Everyone
sized
goes to
household.
Yeah, me for a few more years.
Yeah, she doesn't even have to get through school. She's gonna get to like the age of 12 and be like, "What up, Dad?"
Damn it.
She'll be
number
brewing.
3.
She'll actually be the one out there brewing with us. Like, actually, you need to do this, or it's gonna.
Dad, to adjust your pH, you need to have some more calcium sulfate.
Well, she does know what the inside of a fucking caterpillar looks like.
Yeah.
Smo would straight up be like, "I'm sad that I've been replaced, but I'm the proudest dad ever right now."
Yeah, I told John the story of the weekend.
Oh God.
My daughter's just turned 5. We were in the car and she says, "Dad, do you know what color Roly Poly's blood is?" I'm like, "No." She says, "I do." In the creepiest inflection, and I almost stopped the car. I'm like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?" Yeah, it was terrifying. So we had a nice conversation about not killing stuff for fun.
In the name of science, though.
In the name of science, sure. If she was generally curious, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, but,
You don't know until you know.
yeah.
And now she knows.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she doesn't ask what your color yours is.
What color is your blood?
If she does, hide the sharp objects.
Given says if he bows out suddenly, they've got weather blowing through. Hopefully that's all right up there, man. Hopefully nothing crazy for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Bend. What do you expect?
It's not gonna be that magical 3 feet like when we were up there last time. Right?
Even the creator hates that area. It's fine.
Yeah.
He says straight to church, emergency exorcism. Doesn't matter if you're Catholic.
Any chance to make fun of the Bend.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to score this fucker?
You go first.
I know. I was just stalling. It's not bad. It's not good, but I can't say it's average.
What's average?
3.
Okay.
But I don't think it's below that. So I'm going to give it a 3, but it's in a weird, like, not average. It's a 3.
So, I don't really know.
Better burp than the blue raz. Ooh, the back end of that had some of that blue raz, though.
It did. Yeah. The sulfite character came through.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, I've had alt beers before, but honestly, I can't sit here and be like, oh, I know what an alt beer tastes like all the freaking time. So it's hard for me to be like, hey, this is average or not. With that being said, I don't know if I like. I've had lots of beverages with cherry in it. I don't necessarily know if I like the way the cherry came through on it. I'm gonna sit at a 2.5. I think.
Okay. Yeah, and I think it's tough to say because average. I've never had a beer like this before. I've never had an Imperial Alt with cherry, so I don't know. This is both the best and worst I've ever had. I'm kind of with Tyler on this one. I'm at about a 3. Just I think it's worth trying. I don't think I would seek it out. I don't know if I would try it again, but I think it's worth trying for at least once.
So it ends up at 275. He's checking. You didn't believe me. But
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like, I know what this one ends up. Damn it.
Matt.
Matt.
Not that he counts, but
Yeah, this is such a weird thing. It's a cool, something try different kind of thing. I respect them putting different shit in a beer that I'm not very familiar with, so I also have not a good working baseline. But it's 10%, so that got to count for something. I'll just give it a 3. Like I don't really know where to
it's
go
the
with that
most
one.
Matt comment I've ever heard. It's 10%. That gets a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't drink like a 10.
It does.
So,
It's a sneaky
yeah,
10. Yeah,
that was a
it's sneaky
valid
10.
valid question from Kevin earlier.
I'm really excited for the last beer that's currently in the lineup to see if it does like it's done in the past and sneak up slightly on us.
This is another fun story from Saturday.
It
Yeah,
is.
so-
Go ahead and tell us about it, John.
Because we actually met 2 of the people from this brewery.
And where are they from?
Leeds, England.
Across the pond, huh?
Across the pond.
So this beer
Their company literally said, like, hey, we're going to send you to Chicago. We're going to send you to this Dark Lord Day. And we want you to just go talk to people, make friends, have fun.
And they got to meet the smartest man in beer. Great day for them, huh?
Yeah.
This is Northern
tight.
Monk Brewing. It is 6.7%. It is basically a hazy IPA, New England IPA, something like that.
Old England.
Yeah,
We
hazy
discussed
IPA.
this.
There it is. Now the hops are 2 of the hops are stuff we don't have very often, which makes me happy. I didn't realize that, or it probably would have been my anticipated. We have Nelson Sauvin. Okay, whatever. But we have Enigma and Nectaron.
Oh, Nectaron's cool. That's the new it hop. You'll see that with every fucking beer the next
Well,
year.
right now I haven't had Nectaron, and I have only had Enigma a couple times, so that I know of off the top of my head.
They were really cool
Wait,
people.
why does this?
Yeah, super nice
They were
guys.
super nice.
I did have to ask him too. I was like, so.
All right, I'll do it afterwards. I'm gonna put this up first, but it literally says peel and reveal on this on the label.
Oh, we.
So we're gonna
what's
show
that?
the can first, and then we're absolutely peeling and revealing.
Okay.
So I did ask him. I was like, so since you guys are, not stateside, we call them New Englands over here. Like, do you guys use that nomenclature as well? They're like, yeah, we just stick with hazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe.
all right.
Oh, yeah, I guess they're in England.
Yeah.
That all the old England jokes. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. I thought it's just like
Or maybe it's Homebrew Heroes. I think.
this was the one they said they
Yep.
do a homebrew competition and
Oh, yeah.
the winning recipe they brew it commercially.
Oh yeah, it's
They
right
gotta
here.
scale it up and yeah, that was which is a really cool idea
It's the
too.
right one. Let's see, 23.05. Yep.
I
Found
try.
it.
I really do.
And the can art's pretty slick on it too.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
is.
that was really neat.
I'm really fucking pumped to peel and reveal though.
I'm really disappointed.
I'm really hoping the inside of it is a giant middle finger. Like I really hope the inside's a giant middle finger on the peel.
Yeah, I deserve that too right now. So yeah. Sorry, it's too highbrow for me. I'm used to like fart jokes from you and dick jokes, So you get
Sleeping with your teacher jokes.
yes, yeah. You nailed that for my mom. That was
did.
sick. Yeah.
I did. That was amazing.
And we just got a Lucas, hopefully I don't butcher this, Guschow that just jumped out and
shit.
says cheers.
Whoa.
Notes from the. Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Damn.
Wow.
This is the coolest label design ever.
Oh.
It's literally like those. It's like a pill bottle that tells you the shit that.
It does.
Notes from the brewer. All right, so the OG was 1.069, ABV 6.7, EBC 8, IBU only 25. We were blown away by the quality of entries into the Homebrew Heroes competition. It was a close run thing, but in the end, a hazy IPA featuring Nectaron, Nelson Sauvin, and Enigma came out on top. We invited the winning homebrewers, Mike Anson, Jeff Nix, and Doug Hayes, up here to Monk to scale up the brew using the same Southern Hemisphere hop varieties they use. The hop combo will give you flavors and aromas of nectarine, pineapple, white grape, and gooseberry, with hints of red berry, passion fruit, and spice, wrapped up in a hazy juice bomb, which it is, of 6.7%. This is fucking cool.
Yeah.
Tells all their brewery and location names, and then a whole bunch of shit about the Homebrew Heroes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be, the IPA's up to 8.4%, but they can't use Citra or Mosaic hops in the competition.
Beautiful.
I love these people!
Yeah. I knew we liked them.
Oh, the guys that won, they've been brewing together for about 7 years. Doug dabbled in his youth as a home brewer, the Boots Bucket setup. They were inspired after drinking Heady Topper at Hop City to try and replicate the style in a homebrew setup. That is not what this is, but
Not even
okay.
close.
They've been trying to perfect a
Inspired
New
by-
England recipe since, and there's a whole lot of shit. And then the label on the
But it
inside
changes.
is like the white drawing version of the outside plus some extra shit.
That's really cool.
And I don't know how to really show you because it's not, I don't think it's supposed to come off. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I think you're supposed to kind of leave it on
That's
there so you can
awesome.
wrap it back around. But John, here's a new sticker for the Keezer because that's a cool one anyways.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
And you don't
That
have
is
to
sick.
work for it.
No, it's right there. That is cool as hell.
Go back to Can there,
Yep.
Matt. Yep. That might be one of my favorite labels ever. I bet that shit's expensive.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's hand done.
It's that British money there.
Pounds. They're worth more than
Pounds.
$1 right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
What's up, Short Stack? What can we do for you?
They have a lot of information about the artist as well.
Yeah, they do.
That's cool too.
That
I like
is
that.
cool.
I like that.
This beer though,
It's quite good.
I'm kind of a fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite good.
I fucking hate
I'm a fan of
hazies,
it.
so this is pretty damn good.
Oh no, it's as good as any hazy I've had in the States, if not better than many.
And
Oh, definitely better.
Yeah.
Than
it
that.
avoids that cloudy mouthfeel
Hearty mouthfeel, but not that real thick
pillow.
pillow.
Yeah.
And you don't get that hot burn.
No,
That really extra, almost
Oh, yeah.
spicy sensation.
but
Yeah.
there is a little bit of bitterness to the beer as well.
There
I
is.
think, which is what brings me into it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because not only do you get unique flavors from the different hops, you're also getting a little bit of bitter, and I think that's more their Heady Topper influences. They had to throw a little bit of that in, and it's
It's damn good.
yeah.
It's real damn good.
All right, you British
Yeah.
bastards.
Send us more.
Yeah.
I'll ask him. She wants to know if you got a new tattoo.
My sleeve was worked on all the way through here. This was just where she beat the hell out of my arm, so it had to be wrapped more. But yeah, I got all that filled in finally. That weird spot that just had some random lines in an empty spot that I wanted to murder her.
Yeah.
That's now been filled in.
Nice.
I'm noticing everything new. I
Did
noticed
you
your hair.
Did you get new glasses and or ADHD meds?
Meds.
Boom, roasted.
I barely even looked at him when he walks in the door, and I noticed he got a haircut right away.
It was looking pretty shabby, so that's.
You have a hat on though. I didn't notice.
I always had my hat on.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, got me a trim. Had to look decent.
Yep.
All right. I guess I'll rate it. And
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
I'm going to go 3.75.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd seek it out, but I super enjoy it. I'm a 3.75.
4 1/4. John's dumb.
I was giving it a 4.5.
That's the smartest man in beard. He is sounding certain about
No,
that.
I get John's point. I think for me there is
4.5
especially
for me,
just
John.
the story of it and how you met these people and how cool they were. That adds a little bit to me. It's a hazy IPA. It's as good as any hazy IPA you find around here. They're
4.25 average.
it's very well made. A very well made hazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's better than almost every hazy I've ever had.
Yeah.
And has unique hops. The label, I know we don't necessarily take that in, but that label's fucking badass.
Yeah.
That is super cool.
I wasn't even around for the story or to meet the people, and this is already a fantastic beer, so I'm not being biased by that. I like this shit.
I'm going to keep this over here.
Matt, what would you give it, you IPA lover?
Yeah.
Despite the moniker, not the biggest IPA fan. This one, it's like
He orders them at bars more than we do anymore.
I got it once. God damn it! No, I think Spinelli, like this is a above average hazy, but it's not like, oh my god, it's the best thing I've ever drank. So we give it a 4. Like it's very solid, very good.
Even Matt says you're wrong.
Would get it again.
He didn't want to get yelled at. He wanted to give it a 3.75.
That still would have been higher than you.
No, I gave it a 3.75.
Either way, you suck.
Barely raised my voice.
It was the suddenness.
Griffin jumped.
It was the tone you said it in, Kevin.
Who's the code?
You'll know when I'm mad. I'll tell you.
I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah, Gina will call you and yell at you. I suppose, Matt.
Tell my wife you're mean to me.
He sends the big dog in.
Yeah, everyone's afraid of her. I get
Gina
it.
likes me most of the time. It's fine. Matt, on the other hand,
I didn't,
It must be nice.
I didn't think she liked me, but evidently she does. Matt, on the other hand, yeah, Matt's screwed.
yeah.
He keeps eating all of her food.
That also happened once.
It was the greatest thing ever.
He was slamming IPAs all day.
Look at that. Time to go to break.
We got some fire lined up for the next 3 and probably a 4th. Even John's like, yeah, we're having a 4th. John's given up.
Yeah.
He's resigned to an amazing beer, so it's a rough thing to resign to.
Right.
But yeah, so we'll be back in just a moment. This has already been a fun start, even with some, at least one drink that was shit. I'm excited. You know who we are. You know who this guy is. And if you don't, it's the smartest man in beer. That's all that matters. We'll be right back after a quick break, guys.
beards and awesome hats. Yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two bearded guys. Oh, yes, they are two
Yeah, can I think I've had them before, and they're usually.
Sounds like a
I don't remember.
bearded guys.
All right, so
That's sick.
we have 6 demon bag.
Is that a racial slur?
The 6 demon bag. This is from where the fuck did that go?
It's not right there.
There it is, Livingston.
Oh, it looks like a Wayfinder from the front.
What's that logo? That's not Livingston. Who the fuck is that?
Is this a collab?
It's got to be a collab. I just don't know who the fuck by. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, it's Mortalis. I knew that. I knew that logo.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think it's a collab between Livingston and Mortalis. Sounds like I know what that fuck it is. I just couldn't remember what it is. This is a double IPA, 8% ABV. Ooh. Oh no, it's not that old. Okay, I got nervous.
6 demon bags, so 6 hops.
It's from December. So it's not awful. It's a little older than I'd liked, but the can even says don't age, drink fresh. So
I'll take that into account. Demon bag.
Do we want to know what hops are in it?
I can look in just a second.
I can just call him out.
In all fairness, I can without smelling it, looking at it.
God.
It's gonna
who's
be...
getting the more swollen ego over there right now?
No, mine is more the I'm so tired of seeing the same damn hops
Yeah.
listed and everything.
Citra, Mosaic,
Amarillo.
Rakow.
That one's not as
No, I haven't seen that one pop up a lot.
what?
That's glass.
Fuck Matt.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
And he meant it,
It's
too.
his favorite beer style, too.
Oh, you're right. Here, bring me your glass. I'll give it back. I'll even give you some of mine.
Fine.
This is a double New England's what it says on here. Oh, yep, it lists the hops. Who's gonna guess? I'll even let you taste it first.
All right.
Ah,
Oh, let's go.
John, you and
go.
Matt have to just guess, and then I want Smo to use his tasting
actual-
abilities.
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, well, we're missing this one, Tyler. Gibbons is saying 6 demon bag comes from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, it does.
Refers to a sack that...
It even says egg shins.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see egg shins.
Well, that's on you for sucking.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it says it's the magical tools potion of egg as he laid...
Before you guess, I'm going to give you one clue, by the way. There is 6 of them.
Wow, I think
Are there
we
any-
might have already figured that out.
Experimental hops, like HSB 1771.
Nope.
Okay, all right. So it's
No,
all, it's
these
all
are-
legit, all legit hops.
Every single hop is something we've had in our lifetime.
Okay.
That's not experimental, like just a
Yeah.
legit hop.
So there's definitely Citra in there.
Yep. One for
That's the
one.
one I taste the most.
John, you got to, before he continues.
Let's throw a galaxy.
Wrong.
Okay.
Matt, you got to guess?
I guess so.
Just do a layup, mosaic.
Oh, yeah. We got 2 of 6. So I love how Matt went straight. I'm even calling this out.
Simcoe.
No. Smo, go ahead and pull out another one.
There's no Nelson.
Nope. This is fun. This might be one of my favorite things we've done in a while.
Yeah.
As guess the ABV, but way harder.
Yeah, it is.
This is a way more specific level of drunk.
Idaho 7?
No.
No?
Wow.
Okay.
But I get where you were going with that.
Okay.
But no. Matt, you got another guess?
Did anyone throw out Galaxy?
Yeah.
John's
I did.
first
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, okay. I missed that one.
So I'll let you get a pass on that. Pretend you didn't do it.
I think I got one.
I don't know. I'm kind of pulling a blank on different ones right
You're
now.
good.
Amarillo.
I thought that one got said.
Shockingly, no.
Sabro.
Yep.
There's a coconut finish to this.
So we have 3 of 6. Because we have the Sabro, the Citra, and the Mosaic.
I'm not guessing anymore.
That's fine.
I'm
Go
over.
ahead. See what you got.
All right. Any New Zealand hops? You don't know?
I don't remember where all of them's
Okay.
from every time. Sorry.
At that point, I can't call it not that good.
All right. So we got the 3 you're missing are El Dorado,
Oh, shit.
Columbus. That's the one I barely know. And Vic's Secret.
Oh, that's Australian.
That's the one I thought was that region, but I wasn't 100% certain. So I was like, I started to say yes and went,
Yeah.
I'm just going to not say anything.
Columbus is weird. It might be more of a bittery hop for them, but that's what's in like Pliny and some of these old school West Coast.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
It's not bad,
Oh, I think it's pretty good. It tastes like a double hazy IPA.
but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's
very citra forward.
the definition of it is what it is. What's on the can is in the can. This is a
Yeah.
double New England. It is a little heavy on the body, but not over the top. I was impressed. It wasn't too pillowy. Soft, but not pillowy.
Yep.
Does give me the belches. That was quick.
Not getting into the hot burn.
Nope.
No.
I like the bitterness
Think
too.
it's on
It's
one.
actually a little bit of bitterness. It's not just straight up fruit juice.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
So not bad. I ain't mad at this.
I quite like this actually. This is pretty good.
I ain't mad at this. You are.
Yeah, so those first.
Yeah, you're first.
Man, and that's 8% too, huh?
Yeah.
See, it doesn't feel that big either. I'm gonna stick a solid 4 1/4.
Yeah, that didn't feel that big.
Ah, not the first time you heard that, huh?
I've been told worse.
Yeah, 4 1/4. I'm happy with that.
Damn. All right.
I think
I'm
quite a
just
bit.
gonna go 3.75. It's not a seek out for me, but it's as high as I can go without being seek out.
We'll go 4 on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually do think I would search this out again. I'd be like,
Did you
"Man,
get this higher than the England beer?
Same.
I did.
He did.
What
I
the
did.
fuck is wrong with both of you crackheads?
I
mean, I know we don't compare, but
Yeah. I feel it's on the same level. I feel they're both very well made hazy IPAs. This being a double, we'll get that little bit extra bump because it is hiding the alcohol pretty well.
I think they're close-ish, but I still had to separate it. Not well, John, I guess technically did.
John did.
He separated it the other direction.
Yeah.
Matt, what would you give it if you counted as the resident IPA lover?
3.75.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he agreed with me.
We did already beat the shit out of the British during Revolutionary War, so they can have this win of being tied with one of our beers. We'll call it even for that 1776 bullshit.
1776 ass whooping.
I'm gonna take new over old.
Not just new, improved.
Right.
Yeah. I once got kicked out of a haunted
I'm a new
house.
Coke guy.
Give me 1 second.
They're good. I once got kicked out of a haunted house when I was in college because we were outside and there was a guy with a British accent, and I kept reminding him that we kicked his ass during the Revolutionary War. I was real drunk.
Was
It's also probably why he kicked me out, but they asked me to leave.
Was he an actual
love you.
Britishman, or was he just playing a character?
It sounded legit to my drunken ears. It sounded legit.
I love the fact.
So it's like, bro, remember that whole red coat thing? You know, how you lost?
We have a British guy at work, and every freaking time he walks by, we give him shit.
Yeah.
So he just never stops. He's just walking by
Never
somebody,
stops.
right?
Jack
Like-
for the 4th of
never
July?
stops.
You tell him that?
Yeah, right.
No, he has to stay there and
Before the
work,
Hawks.
right?
There's these two British guys.
Are you gonna surrender?
on TikTok?
Yeah. You bring the white flag?
There's these two British guys on TikTok that have come to the U.S. and done like these huge trips, and they've fallen. And they did one last year that was 2 months long, and they made sure that dead in the middle of it was the 4th of July.
Good for them.
And one of their TikToks was literally just like, so this whole trip we talked about how much like cooler the United States is than the UK. He goes, because for one, you fuckers drive everywhere, and for us a long drive's 25 minutes, and you guys have most of your commutes are longer than that. He goes, this is awesome. But then he started talking about the 4th of July. He goes, there's so much food and partying. He's like, food and partying, and he goes, fireworks. That it just, it's like. And he would literally, all of a sudden, there's a clip, and he comes out wearing nothing but red, white, and blue American flag. He's like, I will move here someday. And the best part is, legitimately, from what, everything looks like, I think he just posted something about, buying property in the U.S. to build a house.
That's awesome.
Dude's like, yes. It's the funniest shit, though, because, British people will be like, oh, the U.S. isn't that big, and he's like, here was my drive one day, and that was just to go down to see a friend that we met.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, people do half a state for a commute sometimes.
Yeah.
He goes, unless it's Texas, and then that's just,
Yeah.
to go to your mom's house because it's so damn big.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's funny. It was cracking me up. Sorry.
How about that next beer, huh?
You
I
need to
don't-
hey, Need to make sure your wife comes down and...
I just texted her.
Okay.
I know nothing about these breweries, so please fill me in on why you're
So this
why you're
is
so hard right now.
Burns Family Artisan Ales from Denver, Colorado. This is their Stomp Twice Belgian Double
Belgian double.
Onan beer.
Ono beer? I've
Okay.
never heard of that.
6.8% collab with Verboten Brewing.
Okay. I never bought
Indulge responsibly. 16.91 fluid ounces. I knew I could get it on that.
You son of a bitch.
It's only 6.8%.
You got me. I was thinking with Burns. I'm like, 16 points sounds right.
That was fun. So Burns, it's funny because we're drinking a low ABV by their standards by far.
What is it?
6.8.
Okay.
They Wayne Burns was one of the like OG high grav guys in Michigan.
Okay.
When that high grav in Michigan in like the 80s really started hitting. He was one of those dudes.
Okay.
He brewed at a few different breweries, including
Founders.
Thank you, Founders. Dude has more beer knowledge than most people I'll ever know, and most people are forgotten. He went out to Europe and did that class and got certified out there.
Sick.
Motherfucker's done a little bit of everything. He's been brewing nonstop, either at home or professionally, since like the mid-70s. And also, him and his wife are two of the
Not pretentious about it.
greatest humans you'll ever meet.
Very loquacious.
His
though.
wife is a chef, and so she uses her flavor knowledge a lot of times to like be like, "Ooh, what if we did this in a sour?" Because she loves sours, and she had one with her daughter one time, and fell in love and wanted to recreate it, and then ever since that's kind of become her baby. She's even done like snapdragons and stuff in sours.
No
and,
shit.
Yeah,
They'll use their sour line that they do. They
it's all
release
local
is
stuff.
like 2 local Colorado ingredients. That's what they'll do, and they'll throw it in there.
And if it's an item that's not naturally local to Colorado, they'll find someone who's either willing to grow it for them or something like that. Like there's a guy that literally created like a garden in his like property for like stuff when they're wanting to do use certain things. He grows it for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've gone to greenhouses and been like, "Can you grow this year so we can do this?" And they're like, "Yes."
I was quite surprised. Kelly said she has not touched her.
She's saving
She
it
said
for
she's
us.
saving it for us.
I was like, we got a couple bottles of that, and one had snapdragons that you grow and crossbreed at home. Like, I figured you would have popped that like quickly.
So, very excited because they do nothing but fun stuff. He literally prides himself on beers that can either be drunk right away
Or 20
or
years later.
within 25 years.
Okay.
We tried a beer of his at the brewery that he'd brewed at one of the places in Michigan. They can't sell it. They can't put it on the menu or anything like that, but they'll put it in like a beer experience package sometimes. But she went back and literally went, "You should try this." It was 23 years old.
Okay.
And he goes, "It tastes a lot different than it used to." He goes, "But I think you're going to be happy." And we drank it and we were like,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hungover as shit, wanted to die, and I like perked up. Like, this is amazing.
Thanks, Rocky Top.
Once again, he
Thanks, Kate.
high gravity brewing that he knows how to age.
Okay.
So he's
But yet can do shit like,
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. The irony was like
we've had a lot of stuff from him
I
now.
despise the traditional sours, and the
Yeah.
one that we tried there, I was like, this is fucking delicious. So
Where's
like,
Verboten at?
even
I
warm
can't
me
remember.
down.
I think this involves red wine grapes.
Loveland, that's it.
I don't know exactly which
And
grapes.
Onan beer made with Pinot Noir, Merlot, and Cab Sauv grape
So, Friday, yeah.
on a Belgian double style base.
Fuck yeah.
Collaboration with Verboten Brewing and Barrel Project.
Okay. All right.
And Wayne actually commented, and he said
That was
the collab.
yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he said it's a fun beer and fun collab. I think.
While you're pouring, Gibbons says, never ceases to amaze that the British fought so hard to control spices and then never used them.
Right. That's a good point.
It's all about the power, Rob.
Yeah, they put mint in the mushy peas, so you know that's something.
It's one of the worst foods I've ever had in my life. Oh, there's still more.
You saving stuff for Steph?
Oh, yeah.
Steph?
Yeah, we're just gonna grab a glass.
Oh yeah,
She just walked in. So.
Steph's gonna get her a good little splash, and by splash I mean
Decent
gonna-
amount.
she gonna do all right.
Equal opportunity pour.
Oh, stay, stay. You can tell this has wine stuff in it.
It does.
It also,
you
like,
see it,
listened
yeah.
as soon as you said it. I was like, no, we're going back down.
It's just a little
Yeah, let's
another
give her some
splashy
more.
splash. Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Where's John's? John's.
There we go.
And we'll
I've-
finish off with Steph.
I've been excited for this one for a while.
Oh yeah. Steph, Kevin, Matt, John.
Burns is seriously one of my favorite places and favorite people.
Yeah,
They
it's
are
so
amazing
nice
people.
and like great when we're there, just hanging out with us.
So when we walked in,
Go with us next year.
I'd been talking to them for a while, and that we.
You had a
hadn't
long drive to
chance-
talk with them the first year.
I met him last time we were there, and then we talked, and we wanted to hook up and hang out this time, but like we couldn't make it work. We didn't think. So then when we just went into Burns, like screw it, we're not gonna make it work. We're not gonna be able to see them. We'll just go anyways. They were still there. They hadn't left yet that day, and all of a sudden they were like, we were on our way out, but fuck it. She goes, we'll have a beer with you. So we all buy a beer, sit down. She goes, oh, you bought a beer? And we're like, yeah. And she goes, oh, well, thanks. And then brings in a bottle of beer and some glasses. Then brings in 2 more bottles of beer and some glasses. Then brings in, and we're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, she just brought out the box of
She had
tasters.
a brand new unopened box of tasters, like a brand new, and just opened it and just was like, here we go. And just started like pouring fresh beer into fresh glasses each time.
What were the
And that's when hungover Tyler had that look on his face like, oh. We're doing
Pinot
this.
Noir, Merlot, and Cab Sauv.
Yep.
On a Belgian. That nose is fantastic.
It's got somewhere between like a amber and rosé color to it, kind of like neat color.
It's kind of fun. Not quite the flavor I was expecting.
No. It's a real subtle Belgian-y, estery, light phenol character. I don't get a lot of grape.
No.
On the finish, there's a little bit.
It's more like the wine dry finish.
It's the finish, yeah. And there's even a little
Second gulp had a little more, but it is the
Yeah.
finish.
even a little bit of that kind of wine tartness. Not sour, it's not in fact or anything like that. Just that fruity
that
tartness
grapey
to it. Yeah.
That's really smooth drinking too. Like that's
Very carbonated.
Yeah.
Very carved out. It's very interesting.
I like it.
I know. But is it like anything I've had?
No.
no.
But I didn't expect it to be. But no.
Right. I knew it would be
Scoring
completely
this is going to be a fucking
different. It's gonna be
nightmare.
real tough.
It's got a profile similar to Chimay, the yeast strain they use.
Yeah,
it's
a little
very,
bit.
It's very fruity, dark fruit, raisiny, a little bit of banana even, and then just that splash.
What do you think?
I like it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, because your margarita apple wine
Was
sucks.
so bad.
So bad.
Savages one
There's 3 more with her name on it. So yeah.
2 more. We're aging one to see what
We're
happens,
aging one
right?
to see what
That's
happens.
right, yeah.
She just failed her Two Bearded Bitches audition. Let's see.
But if she keeps calling me when she's drunk and with you and telling me I'm hot, and I'll take it. All right, we'll let her on the show again.
Hey, she was talking about how Matt's going to be her future husband. So,
That's fine. I'm not trying to get sad.
That's how drunk she was.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Matt, you would make my mom so happy if you married her.
She loved you.
My mom spent all weekend talking about how we're gonna get Matt married. You're too cute. You're gonna get you married.
Yeah. No. Moms love me, just the daughters don't.
And the dads love you too.
Yeah. But in a different way.
So start going after single moms is what I'm hearing.
No, they're gonna be like my mom's, like old enough to be.
I said what I said.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Someone that's financially stable. It sounds terrible. Yeah.
yeah. I'm not about being a trophy
And
husband.
experience.
I would
Matt's
stay
gonna be a
home, be
trophy
pretty,
husband.
keep the house clean. I'm okay.
Oh
with
my
that.
god, Matt becomes a trophy husband. Yes.
I told someone in an interview that was my dream job, so I am not above it.
Did you get the job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not trophy husband, but it's when I worked for Comcast. I was transferring from one position to another, and like I kind of knew who the boss was,
Doggy
anyways.
style, the backwards
So
cowgirl.
yeah, so when I was talking to her, she's like, "So what's your dream job?" I said, "Trophy husband." She just looked at me straight face.
Wait, you
laughed
said
her
this
ass
to a
off.
woman?
Yeah.
That's even better.
She like took 2 seconds to process that I actually said it and just like lost it laughing.
Well played.
Yeah, I was like, I got nothing to lose here. I already work for this company, so they're not gonna fire me for
And
that.
all of a sudden he gets fired.
No, that was 20 years ago.
I know, but what I'm saying is, what he didn't tell us is that's actually when he left Comcast.
No, I was there for another 4 years.
So roll yours, degas it a little bit. The grape flavor comes through a lot more once the
Yeah.
bubbles kind of subside a little bit.
Okay.
Gibbons asked, so Belgian?
It's definitely
yeah.
Belgian. It's definitely a solid double, and there's a little smack of grape, which is neat.
I don't
Right.
think, I truly, even if it's not a beer you like, I've yet to have a beer by them that wasn't
No, that
well
definitely helped a
fucking
lot.
made.
Yeah, it's well made. It's interesting. This is different, unique. This is a fun experience beer. Like,
Yeah, a lot more grape.
Which makes it a hard one to
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
quantify.
you saw how
but-
long I was swirling mine.
I know. Yeah, that's all I did was swirl mine.
Yeah.
I got tinnitus now.
That's from something else.
But not tinnitus.
God damn.
My mom watches this shit. I swear to God. She doesn't. I'm kidding. No.
She's her verse.
Yeah. Yeah. Friday night we was talking about holes. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. My dad laughed real hard.
He did.
Of the donut variety, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
what happened?
Mom covered her ears. I get it.
What did you do?
about it was started so innocent about
It was
Kevin and holes and the Johns. Like, what do you think about? Where do you think about Gina from? Or whatever.
filling his
Yeah.
teacher's holes. I said.
Yeah, there it was.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a joke about like robbing the cradle, running in the family. I think that was the
That's
one.
how it started. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right.
I still do. That's one of my favorite stories, though, is the fact that
I
Gina
married
was
my
your
professor.
teacher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at the time.
We did not date when I was her student.
How do you think his grade was so good?
Yeah, because I'm super smart. That's why.
Nailed it.
I love this.
Yeah,
Relax,
you did.
But not over the top.
I appreciate that.
Like, look at that. That's not. Like, not over the top. Look at it. It's solid.
That's good. Man, I love that. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm glad you had
It's
the
just
one
a
queued
long
up.
clip, so
Hey.
it takes a second to kick in.
Hey, go grab one of those Dark Lord bottles. It'll take you 9 hours to open the
I'm
fucking
fucking
wax.
aware. I get it. No, we opened one on Saturday. I had a 2014 vintage.
And it took you what?
No.
3 hours to open the wax?
40 seconds.
And that was,
Oh, you had it in the sun melt. It actually melted off all
No,
day.
no.
I tried
Yeah.
doing the River North one with that cover that you had.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing was fucking.
you did struggle with that one.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because this River North was
That's-
like
that was
thin
meant
and
for,
comfortable.
Anyway,
I'm so excited.
I generally like Darkwood. I really do.
I know,
think it's a
somebody
nice
has
beer.
to.
I think it's a nice beer. It's way over the top. I have solo domed a bottle twice.
I can spend a lot less money and just drink soy sauce that I mix into like, Bacardi 151 or some bullshit.
Ted, we go first.
I'll put Everclear and soy sauce in
Oh
a
yeah, you
bottle.
still have to rate the beer. Don't
I
you?
know, but I'll just throw soy sauce and Everclear in a bottle, shake it up, drink it.
Such a whiny bitch.
I like good beer. I'm sorry.
We tried. What's the variant? We tried with the variants. The port barrel one this year.
Yeah.
was quite good.
Was it
Quite good.
That's
Like
good to
legit.
hear.
Put that in the show. I
That's
think.
and is that the sort of Joven
Yeah.
that we got?
That's the one
my
that I
thing is-
traded.
Which
No,
apparently
that was
that
actually
is
not
the-
what they called it though. There was a different
They had a different
variant.
one up there. Yeah, that's right. That's
Yep.
right. That's right. That's
My
right.
thing is, I'm always down to try it, and they do come out with some every once in a while. You had the marshmallow hangies.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But it's just consistently wise, I don't like the beer. And then you add in the price that comes with getting those beers. It's like,
And see, to
No.
me, the experience alone is pretty much worth it.
well, going. That's the
Yeah.
thing is, I was gonna go this year,
I know you were.
Yeah.
and I'll go next year. But
We
Yeah,
got
we'll
fucked by
see.
the Wheel of Death.
Dude, fuck the Wheel of Death.
what happened?
There was a spinny wheel.
Yeah, it was
Much
there
like the
last
Wheel of
year.
Yeah,
Fortune.
it was there last year, and there's two single pegs that are you play.
Yeah, the
four-
normal peg is like that, right?
It's like 3 or 4 ticks out
Yep.
of it, and,
But yeah,
and you go in a Dark Lord, a barrel aged Dark Lord, some vintage variant, whatever. And then there's 2 sections that are that same size. The middle one,
but they triple it.
they triple it, yeah, into 3 different individual things. And the middle one is you play Plinko, and one of the options is one of the things you can win is free Dark Lord tickets for life.
Oh,
It's
that'd
a
be
Plinko game.
In the Plinko
that'd
game.
be fucking stupid
It's fucking-
amazing.
Someone won it 15 minutes into the festival, which is insane.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
then they just went.
but flanking both of those is a koozie and a comic.
Comic.
book.
and
3
you-
of us played. Matt got a beer. I got a koozie. John got a comic.
I got a comic.
Gibbons is commenting.
fucking
He got
odds
the
is
fucking comic book, and so did Drew. Yes,
Did
they
you
did
really?
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So out of 5.
Out of the 5 of us who were standing there all together,
Y'all got fucked.
4 of us got
Yeah, that's right.
a koozie or a comic book.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I won Dark Lord Day out of our group. It's okay.
He did.
All right,
Yeah,
back to the score here.
Sorry.
Did win
Yeah.
Dark Lord.
Before you start talking, Jared just jumped on and says,
geez.
"Nerds, Matt, be quick, bro." I was like, "I'm trying, man. The buttons take a minute sometimes."
Who said nerds?
Jared.
Nice.
And he says, "Gen Con? Question mark, exclamation, question mark, exclamation, question mark, exclamation mark."
I'm still. I will know this weekend if I'm going or not.
I'm making a beer for it.
Gibbons also says, "Happy
do
Mother
every
Day,
year.
Missy."
It's
I
not
mean,
that
Mom.
impressive.
Oh, John, you shouldn't have left yours. John inherited
Make
2 of them.
stupid
He
amounts
says the
of
comic
money
book sold for
because
$4 on the
nerds are
website.
just
So
$4.
that was a whole $8 you could have brought back with you,
Dude,
bud.
so funny as shit.
We-
Yeah,
if
I
we
paid
volunteer on
26 for the
part-time,
goddamn thing.
we'll
I
do
would have definitely helped on your
$3-4
diminishing
tips.
return, though.
It's insane.
It's all right. It's fine.
Do you need a bartender?
Yeah, when the when the
If you
fucking
get a part-time job at something,
parasol
like,
broke
right
on
now,
us.
and
Yes.
then just work that and quit.
Don't fucking
Watch that
tip me.
minute review, guys.
Look
Don't
for that
fucking
video. Look for that video. We have a video of Matt doing like a
Where'd
beer
you post
review. It was on Drive.
Oh, I thought you posted
No, it
it.
was on Drive.
okay.
So we're making this video
post it soon.
of this beer review, and literally about a minute 20 seconds in, the video's overall like 2:15 or so. The fucking umbrella stand broke.
Like almost on our heads.
The umbrella shaft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shaft broke.
Shaft.
Like yes.
Yes.
It wasn't
Sorry,
quite that
just
girthy, though.
habit, muscle memory.
Was he humping it like he does flamingos?
He's trying to like hide his head and hold his beer, and then this umbrella's falling on him.
It was quite the show.
Oh, that will be worked on and posted this week, I promise.
Yeah, yeah.
I apologize. I did not know where that
I
was.
called it must watch.
Well, you said the one you just posted, I think is what you said. So I looked for posted, and I'm like,
No, it was.
there's nothing posted.
Sorry, it's on the Drive.
I was also real drunk, so it's
Yeah, same.
Anywho.
It says the boot.
let's score this, and then I'll tell you what I
Oh, I
did
didn't
this
really
weekend.
score. Shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm having a really hard time scoring it because it's so weird. But I think for what it is, the flavor profile and the difference, I'm going to give it a 4.
I think winding up at the end and letting it,
Did you say winding up?
winding up at the end. Because it was kind of an adventure. But I think I'm going to end up at a 4. I did really enjoy it. I think it's unique. I think it was fun. And I did honestly enjoy it. So, 4.
4.25. Excellent double. I wish there was a little more grape presence, especially that's so prominent on the label. But yeah, really, really fucking good beer. I would absolutely get a bottle of that myself and drink it happily.
Like, that was fun.
That was fun. That was very nice.
I like fun beers.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. Speaking of fun beers, segue.
Well, before we drink this fun beer,
Oh, damn.
yeah, I got to tell you why I got so drunk Saturday.
Because you were told you were good looking and hot.
Well, no, I was already drunk. I went and hung out with Jared and Katie. So Jared's been on the show a few times. Katie's one of my best friends as well. They're both amazing people. They're both Patreon supporters. Thank you guys. But I was in their wedding. They're great people. Their only problem is they're friends with me. And so we went over.
That is a big problem, yeah.
We hadn't had a chance to hang out in a while, so we decided board game day. So I go over at noon. I get there. Jared's fixing up a brunch for all of us that he took like 2 hours making. Such good food. I'm like, this is a great way to start the day. I took my bottle of strawberry lemonade mead from Perry Vine over with me. We get done eating. I pour that as we're getting ready to go up play games. We're like, fuck, this is good. That's when Jared kind of looked at me and goes, hey, did you see those 3 jugs in the kitchen? That was like liquid and fruit. And I'm like, I saw them. I just hadn't had a chance to really ask what they were yet. And he's like, I'm putting fruit and I'm basically making martinis. And I'm like, but in massive jugs. He goes, it's
Martinis?
it's vodka and fruit. He goes, I'm diffusing fruit and vodka. He goes,
He's
but I'm
making
calling
jungle
it,
juice,
he goes,
bitch.
I'm calling no, it's fresh fruit. Jungle juice takes a lot more than just fresh fruit. That is
It takes Everclear,
bastardizing
yeah.
jungle
Yeah.
juice.
And Gatorade and
Yeah, it takes a lot of things. But he's like, and I've been working on it, trying to get the flavor profiles right. I'm like, he goes, I'm actually nursing a little bit of a hangover from last night because I drank too much of the pineapple one. I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs. I don't like vodka. I don't drink vodka. I take a pint glass with an ice cube in it, fill it up with the pineapple. And he goes, you're not going to taste it? I'm like, meh. I drink that. I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking good. So then I try the mango. Got a little better. I'm like, okay, try the strawberry. Fuck. I ended up drinking like 6.5 pint glasses of this shit. Plus some other
Is
stuff.
it pure vodka?
It's just vodka and fruit.
Jesus.
Yeah. Somehow I didn't wake up hungover the next day, but I drank a lot of fucking
Look at it.
booze.
Somehow I didn't wake up the next day.
But we got real drunk, played a lot of board games, hung out till Katie went to bed at 2:30. Jared and I went to bed at 5:15.
AM?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a great time. You guys may have partied at Dark Lord Day, but I partied with 2 of my best friends. It was a great time.
Jared says such a great story for like 6 hours.
Well, I partied with 2 of my best friends.
Oh, burn! Yeah,
My sister and her boyfriend.
There it is.
that's also fair.
Nah, it was awesome. You guys were. It was a fun time.
But now onto the thing I stalled just to make Smo wait a little longer.
Jared does say a true story for all of us. 5:15 a.m. He apparently marked the tape. And before we move on to, just because Gibbons commented that
Yeah,
cheap ass
we
comic
totally
book was bad. But the fact it was one peg away from glory, that was a real kick in the teeth, he says.
It was, yeah.
It was.
I think I yelled "fuck" when that.
It literally is the reason Kevin went and bought a T-shirt.
Yeah, just out of spite. Like if I spent $25,
I'm getting
I'm
something.
getting fucking yeah.
Yeah, so he goes
Yeah.
spends $30 more.
Out
Yeah.
of spite,
No,
you gave them more money.
$25 for a koozie sounds bad. $50 for a koozie and a T-shirt sounds a little bit better.
I mean, it kind of does sound.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it
it?
does.
Yeah.
Especially when you think concert T-shirt prices.
Right, psychology.
I think it's a little better.
I did ask the guy for two. Like, can you give me 2 koozies? It's like this is a kick in the nuts. How about just 2? And he's like, no.
Want one for each nut?
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Our next beer, and it was going to be our last one, but I have been informed that's not true.
That's not true.
This is River North Brewing's Anniversary 11. This is the 2023 anniversary. We have not had a chance to drink it yet. Our 2024 anniversary bottle will be here eventually when Katie remembers to ship it. She was moving. Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's good. It'll get here.
We have one more bottle that we're aging another year, so this one's already over a year old. We have another one that's waiting.
over there?
Yeah.
Yeet.
This is a quadruple barrel aged imperial stout.
What the fuck?
23.1%. Aged in
It doesn't cost $300 like Utopia.
No. Aged in Colorado whiskey barrels, then Kentucky straight bourbon barrels, followed by Colorado bourbon barrels, and finished in Colorado single malt whiskey barrels.
What the fuck?
River North? Asked Jared. Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
Jesus, guys.
This isn't even the highest ABV one. The one last year was the one higher, right?
No, this is the higher one.
Oh, this is the
This is the highest they've ever
This is the
done.
highest I've ever done.
I thought it was
This is the
oh.
Colorado record.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is 11. The 10 was the one that was lower, and this newest year. Now I'm caught up with you.
10 was 22.1, this one's 23.1, and this
They
year's-
couldn't make the 24 the 24.1.
They tried, if I remember
Yeah,
right,
I
or
think
something,
they did try.
but
That was
it ended
the
up
problem.
like 22 something.
So speaking of Burns and River North, they have a friendly competition going back and forth, trying to raise the bar on the highest ABV between themselves.
Except they're not. Even Burns is like, we're not trying to do that. We just both like making high ABV beers.
Yeah.
So subtle flex, they're trying to do.
Between the two of them, they own like the top 4 ABV beers in Colorado.
And that's why they're our two favorites.
Yeah.
So,
As well as neat people.
All right. So, yeah, this is, again, the quadruple barrel-aged Imperial Stout. I love the simplicity of the logo with also having, like, a lot of the logos of their past beers,
What's cool?
like, faintly in here. It's fucking awesome.
EB says, "What's up, River Goddess?"
oh, shit. It smells so good.
It sure does.
I haven't even had a chance to put it to the nose yet.
I'm-
It smells like chocolate bourbon.
Chocolate and Twizzlers.
Ooh.
You
Oh, I
take
could see
that,
that.
dirty curse word out of your mouth.
I could see that.
Chocolate? Sorry.
Twizzlers?
All right, Twizzlers are amazing.
You like Twizzlers?
Nah.
I love Twizzlers.
No, I've never been any kind of licorice guy, but
It's cherry licorice. Oh my
yeah, it's still
I haven't drank it yet.
like just smelling this makes me think of beer fest where they're like, I want to freeze it in the winter and skate on it in ice blocks and then cut it up and
That's really cool when you don't finish what you're saying.
yeah, I had to take a drink of it. I was watching the smell and I got jealous.
Interesting.
Ooh, very molassesy.
Yeah. Brown sugar and like sassafras, root beer almost. Ooh.
Not where I'd gone, but I can see that. Ooh, more on the, like the exhale. I can see that,
Yeah,
especially.
yeah.
Not boozy.
So it is, but
Fuck
it's
off.
not.
Yeah, it is.
It is, but not 23%.
Hey, it is, but I've had ones that sit at
Yeah.
like 12, 13 that taste a hell of a lot boozier.
I would agree.
than
I
this.
do get the alcohol as it goes
It
down.
sits a little
does,
here.
It sits a little more in the chest.
But
A little bit of that Kentucky hug.
but it's not like
Yeah.
boozy. Like if I'm drinking a 23% beer, I'm expecting like a punch in the fucking face.
And it's also
Right.
not like motor oil.
It's not super thick. I appreciate that. I thought it was going to be super thick, viscous. It's not.
Well, none of their stouts.
Yeah,
are
they
super
have this
thick.
crazy thing of their stouts are always like a pretty thinner body. It's like I don't know how they maintain.
So
that
we-
It's not
high
thin.
ABVs.
I'm not going to say
No.
thin, but it's like medium bodied, I would say.
So last
Well, this
time I was
ABV though,
there,
you'd expect, like
Yeah,
you said, like
yes.
motor oil.
legit. Every year we've been there so far, I've asked the brewer a question that's made him go. Like one year, can you make a bad fucking beer? Like we're rooting for you to mess up. He's just like, what the fuck?
Like,
This time-
just once.
This time it was okay. Coming from Midwestern, everything's thick as shit when they go high ABV beer for stouts and stuff.
thick.
I'm like, how the fuck do you make like thinner? I go, but medium bodied stouts that are fucking 18, 21, 22%. He's like, well, we know how to make our beer and we don't have to add 800 pounds of sugar like the Midwest does because they want their sugar in their beers. And I'm like,
That's fair.
You know, that's a pretty fair point.
We're like, I feel attacked.
To be fair,
To be fair.
thank you. Most sugar is highly fermentable, so when we add sugar, it just ups ABV without, So I was, he's right though. Actually, the Midwest fucking loves sweetening. You know the number one selling items in Indiana is?
This is terrifying.
Sugar and butter.
Well, alcoholic items. Sorry, let me phrase that.
Sugar and butter. Great guess.
Yeah, twisted tea
That doesn't surprise me.
because of the sugar content. It's very sweet. Yeah, I like twisted tea. It's pretty good.
Dude, your kegerator's freaking out back there.
I know. That's the temperature control.
It's freaking out.
Yeah, I should probably buy a different one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, this is all right.
All right, that works. Here.
He doesn't get the next beer.
I'm kidding.
Wow, he had a death grip on that glass. I'm shocked he didn't break that glass.
Shocked to lose their teeth over that one.
He legit was like, "You will not take this glass. I will break it before you take it."
Look at those legs, though.
Oh yeah, it's like a glass of bourbon. It's got that.
That is fantastic.
I want a big gulp, but I don't because there's only so much in here. But
So
I'm
You
doing
get
big.
caramel in there, too.
I'm doing big.
I don't get a ton of chocolate like the nose kind of hints at, but I get a lot of that molasses. Sassafras was kind of a good. I used to drink a lot of sassafras tea as a kid. I was an old soul. It's fine.
oh, that big gulp just gets rich.
They drank it in a Western one time. I looked at Dad. I went, "I want that." Dad's like, "Fuck yeah, I like that shit too." Went and bought it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
The big gulp almost drank smoother for me, like
Really?
less ABV, like less alcohol burning.
I'll try.
I will say the breath in. You do get the. You do notice the booze on the breath in.
I noticed it down here. Yeah, I noticed it in the mouth, in the mouthfeel.
That is
It's
fun.
fucking good.
And we have another bottle that's going to sit there for a year.
Sick.
Well, for about another 7 months, 7, 8
That's
months.
quite good. That's quite good.
So we want to schedule you for that one, huh, Kevin?
We'll probably break it out before we head to.
I'm usually on like every 6 months or so.
Denver.
So that works out. Yeah.
Smells like keep having shit
I mean,
like this. I'll come over.
Yeah, we
whenever the fuck
kind
you
of
want.
held this one for you. So are you requesting the extra year? Gets
I have
solved as
sat
well?
on this since February to make sure we drank it with you.
Have you really?
Just like a chicken
Yeah.
and an egg. Yeah, he's been like tending to it very carefully.
Oh, you could. John's
It's been under your ass? That's
yeah.
fine. That's
John's
okay.
like, what can I not take to Dark Lord Day? And I started just to respond anniversary beer, but then I said no River North. But I originally was like anniversary beer.
I'm going to throw out more flavor. I think John might appreciate it. Truffle.
okay.
Oh, okay.
There's something savory and earthy
Okay.
about this that is really nice.
Oh, I had a really good truffle burger
yeah?
yesterday.
I don't eat dirt fungus, so I wouldn't know what
At
that
Bar
would taste
Louie?
like. But
See,
Nice.
I get more.
It was
like,
called Truffle Crunch. It had
Ooh.
homemade potato chips on it as well.
I get more booze on the
Dude,
big
it was
gulp.
such a great,
Do you?
combo.
I can
All right,
imagine like that being the case. I might just been the weird one, but just like it just went down smoother. I felt
Actually, I don't get as much booze.
Oh, I got more. Yep.
Yeah.
That's weird.
divided room. Yeah,
Room.
It's got to be the Crafter Diet glasses.
Yeah.
There's something about the...
Hey, it's made to drink from River North. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm using the 10 year for the 11 years. So
that is a joke that you had to plan out well in advance and just wait for that opportunity. That's
Spur of the moment, bud. Yeah. That's good.
it's fucking stupid.
All right, we need to make something like this sometime.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's
need
do
to-
it.
we need
Let's
to
make a 20% stout. Let's do it. I dare you.
Blasphemy.
It's not going to be a 15 gallon. If I start 15 gallons, we're going to boil it down to 5.
That's exactly what happened.
Hey,
Yeah.
worth it.
So we're all gonna get a growler at the end of it.
We'll bottle that one.
It's 2.5 cases, 5 gallons. So we could probably get, yeah,
Yeah.
a case each or so. Half
Bottle
a case
that one.
each. Yeah, we can all split it. So it'd be half a case each.
I'd be okay with
12
that.
bottles.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, be expensive, but yeah.
While you're doing some math there,
Math?
Dr. Drew jumped on. What's up, sir? He says, what's going on,
What's up,
fellas?
Drew?
Good seeing you at Dark Lord Day as well,
Fuck.
speaking of.
Always.
And he says 20-hour boil.
We had a beer at Dark Lord Day from Sapwood Cellars. There's a 24-hour boil.
Yeah.
It's a big imperial stout, and man, was that a thick, syrupy. It was delicious.
It was.
Tootsie Roll, kind
Yep.
of chocolatey.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have those big magnums.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one was just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was just
It was like
straight.
Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Yeah,
It's better
it
than
was
Hershey's,
so
but
good.
yeah. But 24-hour boil. It's like, holy shit, man.
Jared's got a couple comments. He says, Matt, read first. So I'm like, okay, sorry, I gotta get on this, Jared. I'm trying. Can we, LOL, please add Cute and Loud Katie for the most amazing Nuts River North showdown episode? It would totally be special, and we might have to stay with you, John. Heart, 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 heart.
Okay. That's fine.
Drunk Katie is like one of the most fun human beings on the planet.
Okay. Down.
Every internal thought her introverted self has
That was me on Friday night.
no longer stays internal, and it's so much fun.
Matt made the comment, "Oh, John's on one tonight."
You had a couple of good zingers, man. Like it's just,
He did.
you just waited, like boom. That's where the runs in the family joke came in.
He nailed it.
he got Kevin like good like 3 times, and
He did.
in
I'm not
less
used
than
to
half
that
an
either,
hour.
yeah.
It was a week.
Good for you.
I cried a little bit. Yeah. I got
Hashtag
so
counter.
drunk. Yeah.
And wait. Drew says anniversary party this Sunday. Is that the?
Oh, it is, yeah.
I didn't
this
remember that being race weekend.
It's Hop Lord's
Oh, nice.
anniversary party
Okay.
What is?
This
this
weekend.
weekend.
No, it's
He
not.
says anniversary party this
Just
Sunday.
said this.
And Drew, being Drew, I would take his word for it.
Were we supposed to do something for that?
We just talked about doing domestic day this
Well,
Sunday.
I know. We haven't committed anything.
We only talked about it.
I mean, we might be coming to Hobblor. We'll let you know, Drew.
Yeah, he says the mill 7 years to the day. So
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I mean, that's an
Seriously,
accomplishment.
congrats, guys. That's fucking
That's
awesome.
a real fucking
That's
accomplishment.
fucking awesome. Stefan's an awesome dude. Love him.
yeah.
Yeah, Drew and Stefan might
Drew's
be
not
two
so
of my
bad.
favorite brewery owners.
Yeah. I don't know if I've met Drew. Drew, if
you
I've
met him Saturday.
So-
met him Saturday.
So Drew is
Briefly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Drew was their
Yeah.
distro
Saturday
guy.
doesn't count. It's all
Doesn't
right.
count, but I'm sorry.
Drew was their distro
Yeah.
guy, and then he's now a
Oh,
part
fuck,
owner.
no, okay. No, yeah. Now I remember. Okay.
Big motherfucker
Yes,
that's
yes,
hilarious.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He was in the group directly behind us. It was him and
Yep.
the gigantic.
Yep, yeah. It wasn't
Gibbons.
us.
Gibbons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew's legitimately one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
Super nice
I
dude.
don't know if I realized he worked at Hoplar though when we talked to him.
Oh yeah, it says
Drew's
B-
one of the owners now.
Is he really?
Yeah, he bought in a
That's
while back.
awesome. That's
BA
awesome.
cracks coming out.
Yeah.
All right, so I now know what we're doing Sunday. God,
I'm okay with that.
Oh, the Amish crack's so good.
we'll eventually do a domestic day again. But guys, we got to score this. I don't think it's going to be that hard.
And we have to get our 8th beer too.
We do have that.
Damn it, I tried.
Yeah. I go first on this one, and let me think about this. I don't know. Maybe a 5.
Smo.
3 1/4.
So 5.
Yeah, it's a solid 5. Man. That's fucking delicious.
Drew says BA double stuff too.
Dubba Stuff's one of those sugar bombs that doesn't taste like that much of a sugar bomb, and I surprisingly like it.
Drew gave me shit all weekend about double stuff, so
Why? Because I liked it more than you?
because evidently we didn't like it. So.
I did. Oh, I scored it pretty solid, actually.
Drew's got a great memory for something because I get shit about cinnamon every time.
He holds a grudge.
Hey, Drew's also like me. He has a beer memory.
Yeah. Not none of us perfect, Drew. Just say you're very observant. Retain. You
Yeah,
retain
it's
well.
5. I don't.
Yeah.
This is.
Duh, easy.
Oh, he's saying the sugar calmed down and double stuff this time.
So it got lower. I already liked a sugar bomb, and you brought it down more to my style. Fuck. All right.
Matt, what'd you give it?
4.
I want to be just like 4.75. Fuck you guys, but no, it's a 5. Come on, like get your finger out of your
I
ass.
already got to figure out which one it is we're drinking. Hold on.
It should be the one in the front.
I thought it was the gold one.
I almost had it on the table waiting for it, but I was like, I don't want to be presumptuous with the beers here. That
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Colorado whiskey. It's got to be Stranahan's. It's the only Colorado distillery I know.
I don't know.
Kentucky, it could be anybody.
I really got this.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I didn't get mine.
No, never mind. I had to come back and now I'm going to slur my speech, so.
24% beer, or 23% beer will do to you.
Funny how that works, huh? Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wrong
I
person.
just say
Jesus.
let Kevin pick between the two. Which one would he prefer?
No, I already picked.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, the one's just a stout. This is the blend.
Yep, that's the one I was kind of leaning towards.
Yeah.
But they both sounded good. They both were aged in a bunch of
I'm
different
gonna
barrels
staff
for
this
like
to friends.
almost 2 years. And oh, Drew says he drank an extra chemtrail Saturday for me. Thank you,
Hell
sir.
yeah. Hell yeah.
How was it? I traded for this year's and I think last year's. I think it was. So I got
I think
those
it's a good
two.
I think that's a good trade.
I think that's a terrible trade.
What, 2 for 1? Now it was the cherry one though that I heard was supposed to be the hot one later after I traded when I first got there.
Yeah.
But I really, really impressed this other guy named Matt, and he was so like super thankful about the beer trade and not giving him shit about it. So put some good juju vibes out there in the beer world, I guess. They'll deposit the karma account. Need that. Been a horrible human for a while.
Jesus.
Jared says stray hands, and he's got a whole bunch of heart eye emojis.
Like plastic.
That is a thick
Oh,
wax.
Drew traded his Hanji for a chemtrail, he says.
Really?
Who the fuck trades Hanji? That's like the one I like.
Drew.
Chemtrail might be. I don't know, man. I've had some. I think it really is year dependent.
I know you said that you really liked it.
Didn't
so I
we
was-
have chemtrail from last year?
I don't think I've opened it with you guys.
No,
Does
but
chemtrail
John
sit-
had it, I thought.
I don't think I had chemtrail.
Chemtrail, cinnamon, and peppercorns, and it's at that point it's personal preference.
Which
Do you
did
like-
sound
do you
really interesting. I was curious to try
Well,
it.
we have had peppercorns in a beer and loved it.
Yeah.
Do you like cinnamon or do you
Legalese.
like vanilla better? It's kind of
I like cinnamon. So.
I don't love cinnamon, but I've had a few that were done right that I did really enjoy.
Chemtrail is that's a solid fucking beer. It really is.
So these are from this year, right?
Yeah, I put them all over there. They're all together.
Okay, so the other ones, the ones from last year over there on the...
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought
what's
they were
left?
somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
we have had a couple.
Gibbons calls us correctly. He says, I work for Comcast. That's enough to taint my soul for a while. It's almost...
Sorry, you guys been doing this at work?
Dude, when that happened, that was the running joke in the office for so long. Yeah, that did not die quickly.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Yeah, the better part of a decade I was there.
And
Let's
that's one of the
see.
thinner spots.
Oh, yeah, and that's exactly what Drew was saying as you're typing, as you were saying. Is basically whether you like cinnamon or marshmallow better for the trade and the Hanji for the chemtrail.
They're both fantastic beers.
And Gibbons
Short of the
says,
last one.
Drew, you typoed. You just traded a Handy.
Attaboy. All right, so the art
He
for this
gave me
label.
mine for free.
We're starting with the art because I love the artist name every time. Massive Face. It's a great art name.
It's definitely a very metal label.
It's not Wolfjack this time?
Oh shit!
It's not been
was with a wolf.
Wolfjack for a while. It's
Really?
been Massive Face a lot.
Okay.
This is Anchorage Brewing Company's No Answer.
Oh no shit!
Imperial Stout / Black Barley Wine blend. Double and triple oaked for 20 months in a blend of 15-year Calumet Farms, Willet Rye, and Buffalo Trace barrels. 15%.
I mean, after 23, but...
It's beer for babies at this point.
Where's Arthur at?
I know.
I just love watching, like,
All right, so I'm getting credit
Hell
here.
yeah!
Jared says,
Hell
Matt,
that's sexy when you pour right there.
love and hate you, strand hands. Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What did I say? I said,
No, you
I
said
said-
Stranahan's. He said Strahans or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there's just too
Michael
many A's and
Strahan?
H's. I got this bad eye. And Drew says, the guy's correcting him about hand jobs that wore a skirt.
Oh, he put underwear under it this time?
That would imply that someone looked. I did not, but Drew may have.
I didn't wear mine. That was...
In fairness, like, Kelly and Drew are
Well,
I mean,
considering
Kelly
the
and,
hot chick told me I should have, and by hot chick I mean Kevin's sister.
That's his sister.
You fuck.
Oh, wait, you have a hot sister?
No, I don't.
Is she single?
No.
No.
Wait.
Show's over. I'm done. I'm
All
out.
right, works for me.
Gibbons answers. Gibbons just says skirt involves underpants. Ask around. And Jared Shaw is just LOL, laugh, cry facing.
The hot chick. And by hot chick, I mean... supposed to-
Okay, I'm not talking to him anymore tonight, so... Tyler, this beer smells...
Tyler, please tell John.
to go fuck himself.
I know it's his house, but if he wants to leave, that's fine.
By the way,
Because I'm
Roller
not.
Coaster,
That's fucking
the
awesome.
dude who makes the crafter die, that's his face. He added into that. And then that's the Rampage one over there.
That's badass.
Which is also his face.
But look how great the logo is that
love
he
that.
has in general.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, it just smells like bourbon barrel.
Oh my god, that nose.
There's also that Twizzler character again.
You just want to fuck with
Twizzlers.
it now, don't you?
No, I get Twizzler out of a lot of beers, and it pisses my boss off, which I love.
Is it because it's cherry?
Yeah, it's that cherry, fruity...
But Twizzler doesn't barely
This
taste or smells like
smells
cherry.
like a cherry Tootsie Roll Pop.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, cherry
yeah.
Tootsie Roll Pop.
That's interesting.
Jared says shit's about to get real. EB says Anchorage is one of his favorites.
It's good. I don't think it's worth the price most of the time.
Ooh. That feels hotter than the last beer.
But yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Hence why that 23 was like
Yeah.
almost quantifiably DUI shelf on a sliding scale.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
That feels hotter than the last beer at 8% less.
Yes.
A whole double IPA less. And
or measuring my beers. Is that
A
our scale
whole
now?
double IPA plus less, almost,
Yeah.
right? Oh, no, it's 15.
Yeah,
I
this
thought it was
is
12. All right,
boozy.
15.
This is
It's
boozy.
good, but it's boozy.
It's very good. I like this quite a bit. Quite a bit.
This hasn't been aging that long, but we've been sitting on it for a minute, though.
Not that long.
I mean, not.
It's mid 2023.
I mean, it's like at least half a year. Like,
Mid 2023. So
but that's almost pushing a year, probably.
I guess almost a year, yeah.
I wouldn't call this mid at all. It's great.
yeah.
Anyway, please tell John I said.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
There is almost a cherry note to this.
There is a cherry note to this. It's a pretty intense cherry.
I was
Yeah.
blowing it up even just to like.
Which it didn't say anything about
It
cherry
doesn't
on
say
there, right?
anything
Like,
anywhere about cherry.
which is interesting because I'm definitely getting that.
I don't know if their barley wine base has like a little cherry influence to it or something.
It's got a little smack of cherry.
I think it's really delicious.
Drew says chocolate sour? Question.
No, it's not
No,
sour.
not
It's not
Oh
sour.
God, no,
No.
no.
There's a malt flavor that happens with oxidation called benzaldehyde, which is a cherry flavor, and that's kind of might be where this is coming from. It's aged for years in barrels. They don't say how long it's aged. in barrels
20
for.
months in a blend of 15
Yeah.
year.
So there's definitely oxidation there. Just
Almost
from
2
being
years of
sitting in a
aging.
barrel.
Yeah.
Might be part of that.
Boozy chocolate cherry cordial.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Not quite cherry cordial sweetness.
No, it's more.
Because when you think cherry cordial, that is fucking sweet.
Without
This is-
without the goop in the middle. How about that?
This is
Like,
dark
just a chocolate with
though.
cherry.
A dark
Yeah,
chocolate.
dark chocolate.
Cherry.
All right, yeah. So
Yeah.
take the goop out, yeah, which I do love a good cherry
Take the
cordial.
goop out.
I wish I do love a good goop. I thought you were gonna say like, yes, we got it on record.
All right, Grant Paltrow, yeah. take the goop out and put it in a dark chocolate shell.
Yeah.
And that's where this
Yeah,
is at.
all right,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like when you said that, I was like, yeah, no, that sweetness is. There it is.
Yeah.
Can I ask what you paid for this? And I'm looking at Matt. Yeah.
Oh, that's how much I paid for it?
Yeah.
I gotta go digging because it was a minute ago, but it was probably
I want to
that
say it was 60
50, 60 range.
Yeah, see, that's
for one
that's
bottle.
too much.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It wasn't
Very
80,
good.
but I think it was like 60.
No, yeah,
Isaac.
I had a good month that month, so I was like, you know what? And then they had another one, which is the gold label back there. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I've had a good enough month. I'm going to do 2, and then I'm done. And then I had another house payment.
And then three cases of beer showed up. You know,
Yeah.
I thought I paid myself a lot better. $7 per bottle on most of them. Like, it's really hard to keep that shit straight. Mm-hmm. That's why you got to keep a 12 bottle limit, like John.
There's yes.
or a
That was
24
just-
if you're wanting to be big baller. You know,
Not
Well,
in one
it's
of these.
$14 flat rate shipping, so I kind of go all.
it's real hard when $14.95 flat rate. You start
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could if I have to wait till next shipment to get a beer like this. That's going to cost me more.
See, I probably do 2 orders a year.
In
do
fairness,
one-
both those I think were pre-orders too, so I had to wait for them to show up. So then I had all that
sure.
time. Like, well, I
So,
may just
yeah.
go ahead and add to my crate while I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Just get that. It was great.
Yeah.
So we always talk about, and when we originally had the Anchorage barley wine, you know, the Straight Jacket is probably our favorite barley wine in general, right?
That's fair.
But I actually enjoyed the Anchorage barley wine just that much more.
Is that the deal with the devil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys gonna try the big
But
gulp
the
on this?
issue
Or are you guys
is,
too low?
I didn't like it
For almost $80 a can.
exactly for the price difference. So
First $40 a 4-pack?
exactly.
Yeah.
The wax top can that wasn't even wax top, it was
Yeah.
wax bottom can.
Overall, like their barley wine, and this is a blend. I get it, but it's so excellent. But that price point is just it's a tough
That's a
price
lot.
point.
That's a lot. Like that's $60 is a great bottle of bourbon. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
think of it that way.
Or multiple
A
good bottles.
a very solid bottle of
A
bourbon.
very
is 60.
solid.
Hey, I don't know. You could get multiple
I
good
like these
bottles for
wings,
You
man.
$60
can. You
bucks.
can.
No, I'd get like 3 bottles of larceny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that respect, is this as good as a good bottle of bourbon? No.
But this is something different.
It's
like,
a fantastic beer.
Yeah.
And money aside, this is a delicious beer. For the price, no, there's no fucking way this is
I
good.
try not to score beers based on the price.
And I won't.
yeah.
But
I won't.
We never
either, but
have.
right.
Yeah.
But we've
definitely is
talked about it a lot.
thought, you know, it's a disclaimer in the conversation.
Hell, we
but-
talked about it when we did the Utopias. We had a blast.
yeah.
We thought that was so much
Yeah,
fun.
there's-
That was awesome. That
But
was
the
fun.
per ounce
Yeah.
price,
Not fucking worth
fuck
it.
it's
Not worth
hell.
it, yeah.
No.
It's-
There's somebody
Hell,
said that
especially when 2 bottles of the 11-year last year,
Yeah.
for 2 bottles was $35-40.
Yeah. That's nuts.
I can get 2 12-ounce bottles for, $40 of a 23% beer. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of worth it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
$2.50 for a bottle of Utopias, $60 for this.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Well, that same day we did Utopias and Rip Van Winkle 10 year.
Yeah.
That Van Winkle 10 year is a $100 bottle.
Yeah.
And Utopias is $300.
Was it Rip Van
Right.
Winkle or Pappy Van Winkle?
It's
Do
Rip
we
Van
take it
Winkle.
out?
It's
It's
Rip
Rip
Van
Van Winkle. Pappy's 12 or 15 and above.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah,
like Pappy the whole time.
Rip Van Winkle is, I think Rip Van Winkle is 10 and 12, and then 15 and above is Pappy.
All right, Jared's blowing me up. He says, meme coming when you were talking about the goop, and then, come on! All caps and a lot of exclamation points. And he says, Matt, bring it! Like, I'm trying, man. I gotta find my way in edgewise, you know? I gotta interrupt the conversation flow.
We're having a good conversation.
He's not
Yeah.
good at edging, you know?
Yeah.
I tried, Jared. I tried so hard.
Yeah.
So how you spend your booze money is however you want to spend your booze money, and it is a consideration. It doesn't impact how we score this, but it is a discussion worth having.
It is.
God, that knows.
But I would say even with that, though, like,
even now.
buying this to have it for us to try, even if we weren't recording, like, us sit around bullshit, drink this, talk about it, try it, smell it, like, give notes. It's too expensive, but I was at a point where, like, hey, you know what? This is fun money, sure, whatever. I got some fun bucks. Let's do this. It's worth it for me, like, for this.
Did you have
I
some
wouldn't
money
do
bucks
it.
left?
I wouldn't do it normally, but I did. I splurged on it. I got this one. I got two of them for $60, and then I had like regular stuff that I bought in that case. So
One,
like,
two for $60. It's two at $60 each.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't
Kevin.
like when you really point it out that way back to me.
On the
but-
secondary market. Oh, wait.
Talk
Tyler,
to Tyler.
will
He
you ask
he asked
Kevin?
me.
Will you ask Kevin on the secondary market how much does a bottle of Hanji normally go for?
How much does Hanji go for on the
On
secondary?
the secondary market? I've heard this question so long.
Is there much of a secondary market
Not really.
anymore?
It depends on which street corner
Back
you're
in the
on.
day, $600-$700.
Back in the
Easy.
ISO days?
Wow.
In the 2012, 13, 14, 15 era.
Hell, even a little later. Basically
Yeah.
pre-COVID.
Nowadays, maybe 250, 300.
So
Damn, even
Still
still,
stupid,
though,
but
shit.
It's still way more than I think it's worth, but
If I knew that and I
You know
would have
what I
got a
mean?
bottle of that, I'd have sold that shit.
yeah. Once I was looking,
can you
I got
imagine if you'd
the
have traded a Hanji for like...
$300. Yeah.
No, I meant just trading it for like maybe just a couple randos. Like,
No, that's
yeah.
that's why before I
And
did
then he'd
anything,
been sitting there going, wait, I had what?
before I did anything, I looked at Kevin. I was like, Kevin, what do I do?
Yeah.
Is
And
this a
he-
good deal?
He gave me the nod. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you made a very fair trade for what you got out of that.
Okay, I was like, well, you know, in
Two
the
chemtrails.
at least like straight math, like 2
Well,
for
now
1
I'm
is a
excited
pretty
to
good
try
deal,
chemtrails.
but-
So.
Chemtrail's pretty solid. I think it's worth being on the show sometime.
I do have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Because we've talked about it on the show, and I've talked about it on the show, like, explained it. But one time, for people that may not have been around, like, your first show on here with us, so a long-ass time ago, almost 4 years ago,
That's boozy.
what is the point of the Smolar Swirl? How do you truly
Enjoy a beer.
Like, taste a beer for tasting's sake?
All right.
Not just drink, but taste a beer.
That's an excellent point there. There's a big difference between tasting a beer and drinking a beer. So as far as tasting goes, when I train everybody at Sun King how to taste beers, everyone's swirled a beer before, so grab your glass and swirl it. What I say to do is, all right, start swirling it, go in the other direction. So if you go clockwise, go counterclockwise. And the idea there is, if you're just drinking beer and enjoying yourself, you have this inherent kind of muscle memory of which way you want to swirl it. If you want to taste a beer and really get yourself in that mindset of how you're analyzing what the flavors are, go in the other direction. It kind of gets you out of your comfort zone, and it's a little psychological trick to make you actually get in the zone of, hey, I'm actually tasting, I'm not drinking right now. So part of it is you want to swirl it. Me, I go counterclockwise. That's my odd way to do it. Your first second.
Learned a lot today. About
Your
Kevin.
first step.
We're learning about the reverse grip. Now we're learning about counterclockwise.
First step is to take a quick, short sniff and pull the glass away. You're looking for sulfur chemicals, sulfur flavors. You want to sniff that vapor trail. So sniff as you pull the glass away. And beer like this doesn't fucking matter. In a cream ale or a Helles or blonde ale, something like that, yeah, you're going to get some sulfur out of that, and that's fine. After that, you want to go in for a 1 second sniff. Do that again. Give yourself a second to reset. If you ever need to reset, smell your arm. It's a nice way to kind of get the flavor of beer out of your memory.
But
Oh,
not your
fuck,
pit,
that kind
right?
of works.
Then go in for a 2 second sniff. A little deeper. That's a lot of alcohol. You really get that thing.
Yeah, you do. Wow.
Yeah.
I might have singed the nose hair
Yeah,
on
it
that
did.
one.
Do that one more time. Then your last step is take your hand, cover the glass, give it a big swirl, and what you want to do is concentrate the vapors and volatile compounds in the headspace of the glass. When you're done, put your hand away and take a big sniff. That's more alcohol. Holy shit. Holy shit.
You're talking yourself out of your score right now.
No,
My eyes start watering on that.
I know,
one.
right? Yeah. So you go through all that process. When you take a sip, you only need about a quarter to a half an ounce. You really don't need much liquid in your mouth. Thank you. When you
Just the tip.
Maybe a little
tip
bit
it a
more.
couple inches. Swish the beer around all sides of your. There's taste buds all over your mouth, your cheeks, your tongue, the roof of your mouth, the back of your throat.
Wait, you're not telling me it's not like that diagram at
It's
school?
not whatsoever. Not even close. Not even close. Your taste buds are all over your mouth.
I thought they were just on the sides.
And just in the
But those are
tip
the-
had one, the side
Sours
had
on top.
So they are concentrated there. So like bitterness is concentrated in the back of your tongue, but it's not. There's also bitterness in the front of your tongue. So it is all over, but there are spices that are more concentrated than others. So
Aim
bitterness,
carefully.
makes sense.
bitterness is the back of your tongue. Sides are more sour. But half an ounce or so. Swish it all around. As you swallow, keep your mouth closed and exhale through your nose.
So much booze flavor in this.
It's so much booze
So
flavor
much
in this.
booze.
Like don't let me scare you away. Like this is a great taste.
It's not straight alcohol, but there's booze flavor. I like the way you worded
But that is like
It's-
straight up. Like there's a lot of ethanol.
It's malt and chocolate and cherries and booze.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben just jumped on.
What's up,
Benjamin.
Speaking of Pilot Ben,
All four names.
motherfucker. Oh, Benjamin Joseph Patrick
Ah, we're gonna-
Carnahan. Motherfucker just was at River North. I'm jealous as fuck. He bought us a beer to bring back that we have to drink with him, I think, if I remember right.
He does say, I'm here, late, but here. Brought home a treat from River North for the show.
We are talking
FTW.
about. Hey, we're trying to schedule a domestic day. I told him that you said you'd stop bringing us beer if we didn't invite you. So
Just let us know when you're
we're a
around.
real fan of the beer he brings back. So
Yeah. I mean, half the time they're good.
oh, I bet that was a boozy belt.
That kind of burned.
In a good way?
And I eat a lot of hot peppers, so that was a burn.
That's a very good beer. Sorry, I hadn't gone over the Smolar Swirl in a while, and also we never got you to say it drunk. Last time we had you say it was like at the beginning of a show, so you know.
I'm fairly sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is.
I've been
But
drunker.
I saw him
I'm
Saturday.
talking
This
to you.
isn't
You
drunk.
go fuck off, all right?
I was just saying he's a goddamn professional.
we just never got you to do it at the end of a show. And it's always, no matter how sober we really are, we do play parts. We try to act drunker than we are, maybe a little, but this is fun. So
Yeah.
that beer was stupid.
That was excellent.
The last beer was stupid good. We drank about an order.
Well,
In
the
my
other one being
opinion-
an additional 8%, probably.
Well, this
No, I
one
don't
wasn't
think so.
supposed to be on the show.
I don't think so.
It was
like
almost
where
from the
this was
beginning.
See, I think the boldness of the other flavor, I will say the heat of this one might have hit.
at. See, I think the heat of this one
Yeah.
would have damaged the last
Yeah,
one.
you're right.
Oh, that's a fair
But this one
fair
almost
retort.
Yeah,
is harder to be like excited about because
Yeah.
of the boldness of the last flavor.
that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's why I was saying it was out of order.
Yeah, but no. Like,
I think this one stood out.
yeah, this is still a damn
good.
solid beer. Like,
The cherry flavor did help.
if this had anything but that last beer ahead of it, this would, I don't think, be a big, like...
This had more
debate
cherry
on
flavor
where it
than
would
Yeah.
the cherry
Oh, it did.
beer that we had.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
wild.
And Jim just jumped on. Jim and Rowe! Well,
Yeah.
he just finally spoke up.
Yeah.
As we're winding down the show. Stupid good is good, he says.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's right. When you're right, you're right, Jim.
I love that man. Love that man.
Smoke goes first. I mean,
All right.
let Tyler would tell Smoke who goes first.
You go first.
Thank you for telling me. I was unaware till just now. All right, I'm gonna do something criminal.
Uh-oh.
I give 2 scores to this beer.
All right. Wait. I didn't hear
Why?
Wait,
that.
which one counts?
Yeah, 1, it's a 5. I think this beer is fucking phenomenal. I love this. It is boozy as hell. It's a little too much, but still, I think it's worth a 5 in every sense of the word. For the price, $3.75. $60 is ridiculous for this beer. So
For really any, I'll give you
yeah.
that. That's fair.
all
but-
in all, I'm gonna call this a 4.5. If I factor, I know you shouldn't have factored that.
That's
in,
a third
but
score. You said you're going to give 2.
I'm a liar.
So what one am I using as your score?
4.5.
Okay. Did you like that? So what one am I using? It's fine because I don't think it's a 5 anyway.
Sure.
And price-wise, it sure as hell ain't a 5.
Yeah.
But just based on flavor, just based on what I'm tasting, it was only a 4.75 for me, which is still fucking amazing. But it doesn't reach 5 for me. So 4.75.
Now, what do you think?
Burn.
I'm a 5. It's I don't mind the booziness. I think it works in this case. I'm a 5. That's where I'm at.
When done in the right vein, I like the booziness, and this is the booziness that does appeal to me. It's not that there was some heat going down like the digestive tract. It wasn't like the Kentucky Hug where you drink it like, oh god, I'm on fire going down, or like drinking like a whole bunch of hot sauce. It's kind of like, this is a boozy bitch. And it wasn't as much as the one prior, ironically, but
not even close.
But it was
8% low.
8% swing is
It
crazy.
was an imperial beer short.
Yeah.
But the way you said it though, Tyler, was like it's that booze flavor, not necessarily the booze heat. So I really like that booze flavor of this because it's coming out of that bourbon barrel. It's the bourbon flavor. It's the wood. It's all that stuff that I love out of those bourbon characteristics on a barrel aged beer. And the fact it was those two blended together, you got a nice cherry in there. You got the just happy mingling of a lot of flavors. I want to not give it a 5, but I can't give a reason not to. So I gotta go 5.
Well, it does end up a 4.75 average based on the 3 people that count score.
And Ben asked Codigo tasting later.
Codigo, it's the tequila from George Strait that I told you guys about.
Oh, that one, yeah. He wrote a song about it. Like
the one where he made a fucking infomercial. Yeah,
because George doesn't have enough money already. He's got to get infomercial for his own tequila.
Strait.
Yeah, we were at his concert and he played his first song back out of the
Lucas Oil.
Yeah, the first song back out of the Encore was literally an infomercial to a tequila company he owns. It's called Codigo.
No, he played it for me. It literally is like, here's where we grow it. Here's how we make it. Codigo, go drink it.
The best thing ever. We use the best agaves. It's made in the state of Orwisco. It's just literally everything is nothing but like.
It's very face value advertisement.
Oh, shit. Okay.
There's no subtlety. It's like subtlety to it. It is straight up just infomercial.
Okay.
Jimmy Buffett meets country music meets infomercial.
All right.
Meets the ShamWow guy.
Okay.
Vince, what is that his name?
All right, guys.
Beat up a hooker?
Yeah, he did.
Allegedly.
He liked the cocaine. Oh no, that was the
Billy Mays.
Yeah.
Oh man, don't talk about Billy Mays.
Yeah.
Billy, well, to have that kind of energy for infomercials and shit, he clearly needed to do cocaine.
Be that excited about OxyClean? Yeah, come on.
Have you used OxyClean though?
Billy Mays here. All right, guys. So my favorite part of the day though is beer of the night.
Beer of the night.
So I will go over it a little bit with you guys. Blue raspberry didn't get even put up here because fuck that shit. Score wise though, we have a 4 on the Jarritos. Helena 2.75. Fuck that shit. Patrons Project. This one is a 4.25. 6 Demon Bag was a 4. We had a good fucking night. Stomp Twice was a 4. Anniversary 5 and Anchorage a 4.75. Matt, you are first. This is a good night. A shitty beer, a mediocre beer, and then
Yeah, it's a really tough one because part of me wants to just like get the inner hillbilly out of me, just be like Jarritos, but I can't do that at 500 calories a can. And then part of me's like, well, the Burns was a well-crafted, unique flavor experience, but it didn't hit me on a personal level as much. So then I'm down to the 2 last ones that are like the boozy big boys that are my wheelhouse. I think I gotta go though with the Anniversary 11 from River North because that shit was just so boozy yet so smooth.
For me, I'm gonna go the same. It's the River North Anniversary at 23.1, and once again, it's like, oh, it's boozy, but it's
not 23.1.
It's like 12%.
Yeah,
no,
it drinks at almost half the face value of what it is,
and that's crazy to me. They do an excellent job. River North.
And it wasn't $60.
I got 2 for half, like maybe just over half the price.
Shut up, Tyler.
I agree with Matt. The Anniversary beer is
Yeah, I'm right.
That's all right.
No, that was excellent. There's no way that was 23%. Like, I'm sure it is, but it did not taste like it. That Anchorage was a damn close second, but also that Burns family was also a damn close second.
Matt, did you get that picture John just sent us?
I'm sorry, I wasn't done.
He ain't wrong. His sister is hot. God damn.
Did you send that fucking picture? What did you?
What picture you have?
All right.
That might be better. What the hell picture does John have? Whoa, I was kidding.
So Matt, as my only friend at this table,
Jared just says John.
don't duck that.
That's not low bone. That's low bone. That's a high bones. Yes, Kevin.
It's sleeping in her bed this weekend.
Oh, that did happen.
You fucking did.
I synced it.
All right, so y'all need to find a hotel next year. Anyway,
I slept on the floor, so am I still good?
yeah. All right, I'm done. Matt, you do your thing. I don't give a shit. I just want to go home.
It's okay.
Love you.
All right.
That's clearly wrong.
What's sad is the beer I knew would be the best
Yeah.
is still the best. Like, even not just flavor, but it beat expectations. When you can beat expectations when I know you're probably coming in as a 5, that's fucking stupid. So the anniversary 11 at 23.1%. Technically, I think the official was 23.14. I think is officially what they had it tested at. But that is unbelievable. Fantastic beer, and it has to be the anniversary 11.
Quite good.
Gibbons says, John Tyler, he'll send you the information for the murder hotel. He'll be in room 107.
I'll sleep in my car before I sleep in a murder hotel in that area.
I don't know. That sounds kind of fun. I like adventure.
It's like downtown Gary.
You want to know how Tyler sleeps at that outside that place? Not even in it, just
With your BiPAP?
no, because I'll sleep too well. Without it, the gun just holding on my chest. Just every sound possible would wake me up at that point. Goddamn, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Smo, again for coming back on the show for the
Last time.
900th bullshit.
I'd like to invite you back, Snow.
I'll see you in 6 months.
If you need beer like this, you're coming back.
Come back.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to either of you.
Brew Day's gonna get real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina comes out. Why is he not talking to either one of you?
Guess who's dumping the grains? Guess who's carrying the cardboards downstairs?
Wait,
Oh, that's how it was. We talked about the hole. The
Wait,
hole.
hold on.
Yeah,
That was the hole.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on. He carries carboys and I pick out the crates. That's literally what our job's already on.
Because you're going to have a hidden hole.
That's what it
Kevin
was.
was still in hole.
That's what it was.
That still would be the
All right,
greatest.
there is a much better context to what they're saying right now. What's actually going on? But, yeah.
But I do love the fact that you just named the jobs we already have.
Tyler Gibbons is clarifying he already does all of the grade school tripwire stuff from Home Alone. It's like, oh, there's cans tied to the doorknob and a rifle pointed at the door.
By the way, did you buy the extra large sake juice box? We're
Yeah,
curious. Guys, that was a great show. Again, thank you. All jokes aside, great show, great time. We love being able to call on a good friend like Kevin to come be on the show, spread his beer knowledge, not just his legs.
He sure knows how to suck up at the end, doesn't he?
Well, I just said not just his legs. And, make us look better. So, thanks again. We're the Two Beerded Guys. Catch us at all our upcoming events. Basically, every Indiana on Tap event almost coming up. And then a few others. So,
We forgot to. We were invited to Tennessee Festival.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, we got to cover that with you later. Oh, Gibbons says he still hasn't drank the little ones. He'll bring them Sunday.
the ones he bought for when he came here and then didn't bring us our juice boxes.
Yeah.
That was sad.
yeah.
That was a sad day. Sad day.
Sad panda.
Although I do want to go to that liquor store just to buy the extra large sake juice box at this
Yeah,
point.
if there's a bigger content bottle of that.
Did you see the picture?
No.
Oh,
Does it still have the punchy straw that him? Yeah. Can we make sure you're around so I can get that punctured?
That was funny as shit. All right, later, guys.